T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. It's time for Carlo of the Week! Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Welcome, everybody, to Thursday night show, Arcade Talk. Hope you have a great week. The weekend's almost upon us. Today, we're going to be talking about Atgames 17 Zen tables coming to the store soon. So hopefully, sit back and relax. What's going on, Papa Brad?
Hello. What's happening? What's happening, man? Big news, man. Star Trek tables from Zen.
Hit.
I just played them all. Minutes ago.
Yeah, I thought they were going to, Zen said they were going to hit Atgame Store at the same time as it hit everywhere else, but I guess they were wrong because it does not hit Atgame Store yet. Just all the other platforms. Steam, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox. I'm not sure if it hit the Switch yet. Switch seems like it's always like later.
Yeah.
Zen said they were going to hit simultaneously on Atgame Store, but that is not correct.
No.
So I was up there earlier and it was not up there.
Well, probably shortly after, so probably won't be long.
But anyways, they're still coming.
They're coming. Don't panic. No need to panic. No panicking.
So right now we do have Peanuts Snoopy Pinball at Atgame Store, and we got the Adams Family Zen pinball packs up there on Atgame Store. So we do have those two. So we are.
I don't know about you. I ordered the Snoopy. I got the Snoopy coming.
Yeah,
man, it's a good price. $4.50 is not bad. It's cheaper than on Steam.
Steam's $5.49.
Yeah.
Steam's $5.49. Atgames, if you order right now till the 13th, it's $4.50. So it's $1 cheaper right now than Steam, which is that's pretty awesome for a brand new tables coming, man. I mean, 50 cents off is pretty cool.
And what's kind of cool is too now that they have that Charlie Brown Christmas, which I just played too, and that would fit right in with the Charlie Brown theme on the Peanuts table, Yeah,
I still wonder if they're going to.
That'll probably be. I would imagine they probably will be. They have a Charlie Brown table, Snoopy Peanuts table.
But yeah, if you have Snoopy, if they don't add it, because they did add the Next Generation to the Star Trek one, so they did that kind of later on. Maybe they'll add
yeah. I have a feeling they probably would, being that they have a pinball table to that theme. Wouldn't you think so?
I would think so. They haven't did it yet, though. We'll
anyway.
See. Hey, who we got in the chat tonight?
Man, we got a lot of people. Let's see who we got in here. We got Leo, Steps Gaming, Gregory. What's happening, Gregory? We got High Scores on Tap, Andy's Game Room. Of course, we got our favorite moderator, Jason, Lil Alien. Of course, we got Carl O, Marine 50, Dan Z, Andy's Game Room, Steps Gaming. I'm going to be on a show with Steps Gaming. I'm excited about that. We're going to do like a little Christmas themed show she's got brewing. Looks like it's going to be really fun. Be on that. Got Common Sense 200. Hello.
Dan Z. Did you say Dan Z?
I think I said Dan Z. We got Hobby Hands just popping in. We got Biggie D's Arcade. Biggie D.
Gregory's in here.
Yeah.
And did you say High Scores on Tap? High Scores.
I did. We got a full house.
Rainwater's Games. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a great week. So we're going to go over the 17 tables. We already know 2 of them. So really 15 more tables for Zen is coming to that game store. So we're going to show. We talked about it on Saturday, but we didn't show any clips. So it was kind of, I just didn't think about it. But we'll show some clips of the 17 tables. Well, I guess we don't need to really do Snoopy and at games because you can go see those clips. But we'll do all the other 15. We'll show some little trailers for them, and then we're going to show some gameplay of Addams Family.
Yeah, I made some gameplay videos. Oh, and for people that are on the fence, my videos have all the official music that's in the I took the copyright claim so I could have the actual music. So if you want to actually hear and see what the pinball table looks like, Papa Brad's not all about money. So it is claimed, so I won't get any money from it, but it's on my channel if you want to see the table being played with the actual sound that you'll get when you purchase it. So I've got a video up on there now. Don't judge the gameplay because I just wanted to have a video showing the game in action. The gameplay is terrible, but I did get a multi-ball on the on the classic Star Trek, the one with the Captain Kirk in the chair. Did do good on that one, but just so you can get a feel for what they're like with the correct sound. Because you know what I can't stand when you watch a video on YouTube and creators are so concerned about monetization, they don't have the correct music. Like when I did my Crazy Taxi Dreamcast stream, I left the Offspring in there because it's not really the game without the right music playing. That's just how I feel about it. This is kind of the same thing. I mean, these are tied to different properties. They need to have the correct music so you can get a feel for what the actual game's like. So yeah, copyright claims you get them all. I mean, if there's any kind of music from a movie in it, you're probably going to get one. So. But just so you know, if you just want to watch and see some gameplay footage, it has all the correct sound.
And it's going to be on Papa Brad Live, right?
Papa Brad Live, yeah.
We should put a link in there to that channel.
Yeah, maybe after the video you could throw up a link in there.
Who needs to watch the Game Awards when Arcade Talk is on? That's right. Spirits, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to show the trailers real quick, and then we're going to show the gameplay.
Awesome. Let's check them out.
I'm just going to start from the top so I don't get lost. Okay, so
That's
the first one's
good
going
plan.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to the stream, Cornercade.
Hey, welcome, Cornercade. All right, first one is Snoopy Pinball. Actually, Snoopy or Charlie Brown Christmas. Let me, I got to share screen first. Always forget about that. See, that music doesn't get claimed. At least it hasn't yet. Oops.
Texas Pinball Massacre table. Yeah. Do a quick pause here. We got a surprising super chat from Steps Gaming. Wow. Thank you, Steps. Awesome. So glad you're here. If you haven't checked out, we did a stream earlier. It was a lot of fun. We could probably do the mystery unboxing, Jeff. I could do the mystery unboxing. I could set that up in a few minutes. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, great stream. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on Steps Gaming. She has a fantastic channel. We did a great stream. We talked about different things, gift ideas for retro gamers. It was pretty awesome. And let's put up a super chat. All right, 100%. We're going to do the mystery unboxing. Let me get all the stuff and we'll get that done in just a minute. Let me put on back on Arcade Talk and I'll get that all prepared. So glad you're here, everybody.
And all these gameplay and video clips we're going to show of all these games, they are coming to Atgames store probably sooner than later. They said within sometime this month. So they released two already, the Addams Family and Snoopy Pinball.
Yeah.
And The other 15 we're going to show, they're coming soon to Atgames.
It'll be cool. The video I just put up shows all 4 Star Trek tables with the correct music, with the real music that's on Zen Pinball when you buy them.
Yep.
So all 4 of them. There's going to be 4 Star Trek tables. That's pretty many.
Yeah, we get the 3 new ones and then next generation.
Yeah, I got them all on there.
Okay, so this first one is Charlie Brown's Christmas, and it's going to be $5 up at that game store. It comes with 1 pack or 1 table.
The table follows the plot of the heartwarming TV special as you help Charlie Brown put on a play, decorate Snoopy's doghouse, and find the real meaning of Christmas.
I thought that's kind of cool. They give you like a couple of things you got to do. So that one's going to be $5. It's a single pack. And then we're going to see some gameplay from Papa Brad on that later when we do the Star Trek ones. Right, Papa Brad?
Yeah. I sent you some gameplay.
So then the next one I'm not going to show. It's Peanuts Snoopy Pinball. That one's up on Atgames store, and it's $4.50 right now. And then the next one's going to be the Next Generation. It's the Williams Pinball Star Trek, the Next Generation. It comes with 1 table, which is the Next Generation, and it's going to be $15. So I imagine they're going to have what they did with the other one too, where they give you what, $5 coupon for another pack. Imagine they'll do the same thing.
Yes, the Snoopy Christmas did release today, Biggie D. Released today along with 3 Star Trek tables.
Yep. It's on Steam and PlayStation, Xboxes. It's not on Atgames yet.
Alrighty. Lighting.
Yeah, they got Spock down there. I never noticed that. So that was the Williams Next Generation Star Trek, which Biggie D thinks that's going to be the next CEP.
Yeah.
I'm still sticking with Kong versus Godzilla. And that's the 1 table pack, and it's going to be $15. Then the next one is the Williams Pinball, the Addams Family, which is up on Atgames store already. Right now, it's $15, but they give you a $5 coupon, so it's really $10 right now. And then, of course, we're going to have the Twilight Zone, which is Williams as well.
Okay, so let's take a little break from that. Wow, look what I have said. Oh my goodness. I gotta cover this. Hold on. Got a mystery unboxing here. Let's open this up. Oh, I don't cut myself here. Okay, let me just remove this for a minute. I don't want to see my address. I probably just doxed myself. Darn it. Okay, let's see. We got it. Boy, this box is heavy. What's in here? A bunch of rocks? Here we go. Okay, so we got the box open. What is going to be in here? Let's see. Starting to dig through. Sound coming through okay? Here we go. Live unboxing. See, what do we got? Oh, look at this. What is this? It's like some kind of Game Boy or something. It's pretty cool. Turn on, there's a switch. Oh, look at this. It's got like NES games. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I got this from a viewer, friend of mine. Sent me this little surprise box. So the first thing in there, little My Arcade. It's got a bunch of games in there. It's like a bunch of NES games. Oh, this is pretty cool. Nice little retro NES console. That's pretty cool. Let's put this this right there. Let's see what else is in here. Just some foam. Okay. Next thing. Oh boy, look at this. A cassette recorder. Look at that. That's nice. Cassette tape recorder. That is crazy. Wonder what that's for. Okay. So we've got the My Arcade. My Arcade little Game Boy thing and a cassette recorder. Wow. Okay. That's pretty retro. This is a box full of stuff. I don't know where to put all this stuff. I should have brought a table in here. I didn't think I'm getting all this. Thought it was me a bunch of books. Oh, there's a book. Teach Like a Pirate book. Yep, that's pretty cool. Well, I guess we all need to be likable. How to be likable on social media book. Pretty cool. Oh, look, there's some arcades in here. What? It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas. What is this? What is this? Pandemic Hot Zone. Man, this is looks like a board game. Look at that. How sweet is that? Man, look at that. Pandemic Hot Zone North America. Check that out. That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Awesome. So I got a board game, a couple books to read. Oh, man. Look at that. The My Arcade. My Arcade. Bad Dudes. It's Bad Dudes. Bad Dudes. How do you turn this thing on? Let's see a power button. What the? I must have pressed on. Okay. Okay, I'm missing it. There's got to be some way to turn this thing on. Is this thing pushing? Ah, you push in the coin door. You push in the man. This is tricky. This is a tricky one to turn on. I wonder how many people get this little miniature Bad Dudes and can't figure out how to turn it on. That's pretty dang tricky. You have to press the coin door, turn it on. That is pretty. Oh, look at this. Oh man, I see. This must be what the cassette tape is for. MC Hammer, Too Legit to Quit. Too Legit to Quit. That must be what the cassette tape is for. Awesome. To play that. Let me see. Oh, it doesn't. Let me see. I'll save that for later. That's cool. See what else we got in here. Let's see, looking through the box. What else we got? Let me turn this around. Hold on one second. Okay, so we got the Too Legit to Quit cassette tape. Definitely, that is cool. That is definitely cool. Let's see, we got video game quiz. We could do some of these questions. These are cards, it looks like, with questions on them. We can maybe ask some of these later. It's a video game quiz game. It's pretty cool. So we got that. Got a little My Arcade. That's pretty cool. We got Bad Dudes. Man, this is like a haul. I love the 80s trivia card game. That looks pretty cool. Steph said she had this cassette in 5th grade. Sorry, not used to using this camera like this. Got MC Hammer, Too Legit to Quit. This is right up. This is in my wheelhouse. I love the 80s trivia game. That is cool. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to ask some of those questions out of that card set. What is this? What is this? This one you don't press the coin door in. Boy, that was tricky on that Bad Dudes. Took me a minute to figure out how to turn it on. So now the power switch. Oh, I got you. Look at that. It's Stranger Things. It's Stranger Things. I wonder if Jeff works for iArcade. Look at this on my arcade. Oh, this has got a cool screen. This is super cool. Let me see if I can. It's got like a screen with like an effect on it where it's like curved. And you've got some arcade games. Oh, but you got Pac-Man. You got Pac-Man. Let's see what games we got. We got Pac-Man. Oh, this is hard to do. Okay, so that's the volume settings. Okay, what am I missing here? Must have pressed something I wasn't supposed to press. Stranger Things. Jeff cleaned out his Prius, probably. Probably. Go ahead, start. You got Pac-Man. I'm trying to show the game list. Galaxian. Dig Dug. Doesn't have Mr. Do, it has Dig Dug. That's probably why I got rid of it, because it had Dig Dug instead of Mr. Do. Galaga. You got some good arcade games in here. Oh, look at this. You've got some Waffle Beast. You got some Stranger Things themed games, like little games in here. 11's Quest. 11's Quest. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm gonna fool around with this for sure. You got the Demogorgon. Got the whole crew from Stranger Things on one side. You got the Namco arcade games on the other side. Man, thank you so much. Man, these are some great, thoughtful gifts. Thank you so much. That is very cool. The Palace Arcade. Very neat. Okay, let me see. We'll have to get that MC Hammer going later. Let's see. And we got Capcom 1942 keychain. Yeah, I'll put that in effect for sure. That's amazing. That's awesome. Is that everything? That's everything. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. What a great, thoughtful box full of stuff. I can't wait to play this game. Look at this. Pandemic Hot Zone. Looks pretty cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There's a card? I have to look for it. Hold on. It must have gotten stuck to something. I'm gonna look for it. Go back to this for a minute.
There's Adam's family.
Yeah, it's Adam's family. That's my footage.
That's Pop Brad footage.
My footage. I recognize that.
Yeah, we're gonna show that a little bit too.
Okay.
Adam's family. I was gonna show that family. And this is Twilight Zone, and this is what, $15 as well.
I think so, yeah. That's it. Game quiz. Look at that. That's cool. The way the door opened up. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
3D effects.
Did you get to open the door when you did your gameplay?
No, I didn't get to do that. But that is pretty cool. I can't wait to see that happen when I'm playing. That was pretty neat.
And that one's Twilight Zone's a single pack. It's going to be $15 when it hits the store.
Yeah, yeah. I think Twilight Zone, it's a lot like Adam's Family. It has a ton of replayability. So that's a very good table to get. It's got a deep rule set. There's a lot to it.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. And this is one of Pop Brad's not favorite games, but one you enjoy playing, the Williams Pinball World Cup Soccer.
Oh, yeah, this one's great. This is another must-have.
It's a single pack. It's $15 as well. All these Williams seem like they're going to be $15 single packs. But right now, I think they'll give $5 coupons.
Welcome to World Cup '94.
Yeah. Got the announcer from NBA Jam.
Oh, is it?
Tim Kittro, yeah. You got the
Voice
same
sounds
announcer.
familiar.
Yeah, from NBA Jam. Lots of shout outs. Once again, this is a table. If you don't know it, it's fantastic. Like, you don't even have to like the theme. It's just fun to play. I was introduced to this pinball machine when I went to the Game Preserve. They had it. That was the first time I'd ever seen it. I got to play the real machine. It was great. Wonderful table.
It looks like there's lots of stuff to do there too on that one.
Yeah, there's so much going on. It's great. It's great. The cool mechanic is the goalie moves back and forth, and you can shoot the goals like soccer. But it's just a fun table. You know, it's like the property. Even if you don't know it, it's just the table itself. The gameplay mechanics are fun. The shout outs are great. It's just a fun table. People that like pinball and play a lot of real world pinball, no World Cup soccer.
Nice.
All three of those really are just top tier. Those are all like if you see one, if I see one of those when I'm on an arcade tour, those would all be must plays. Like, I'm definitely playing those at least for a little while. And if I see them in the wild, those are all really top level tables.
Now, Ray says the announcer did Blitz too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. He's done some games then. Blitz, NBA Jam, and soccer. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, the next one is the Gearbox pinball packs. This one comes with 3 games, and it's $15. And it comes with Homeworld, Journey to Agira, I'm not sure, then Borderlands, Volt Hunter, and then Brothers in Arms. Is the 3 that's in this pack. Which
I've never played any of these. I bought them, but I haven't played them yet. Can't wait
you
to
did
check
buy?
these
You
out.
did get them, Joe?
I have every table. I just bought all the ones I was missing.
All systems online. Mothership in position. Hyperspace successful.
Welcome to the fleet.
Destination.
So this is Homeworld.
That's pretty crazy.
All right, let's heat up in here.
Now, is this a video game franchise? I'm not familiar with Homeworld. I don't know
I'm
what
not
this is.
sure.
Is this like a video game franchise?
It's got to be because it's
Like
got to be the same
Borderlands?
people that made board because it's called Gearbox makes it.
Okay,
bet
so
it's
these are like a combination of like video games and
Yeah.
pinball, huh? Okay.
Yep. And
Look at that
Gearbox-
asteroid. That does look pretty cool. This table I definitely have to try out. It looks pretty good.
This is Borderlands,
Okay.
based off a video game.
That's a popular console game, right?
Yep. Yeah, I played it. It's kind of cool because it looks like a comic, kind of like a comic strip.
It's like you're hitting standees in the background. That's kind of cool. This one has a lot of animation.
Yep. This is Brothers in Arms, Win the War.
Army theme. World War II, huh?
Yeah.
WW2 theme. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity to give a huge thank you to Jeff. What a pleasant surprise. What a huge... Oh, I found it, dude. I want to show you. I found it. Look at this. Oh, it's the glare, huh? It's a Pac-Man card. Look at this. This is cool. It's in some kind of protector. Let's take out the protector. Let's see. You can see that. Look at that. Wow, how cool is that? It's a Pac-Man card. See the other side. I think it's time for some video game trivia. I got a bunch of trivia cards. Let's see if anyone knows any of this trivia. There's a trivia game in here. That would be fun to. Let's just do a few cards out of there. There's the Pac-Man card. Look at this, man. Look at this protective sleeve, man. This is fancy. This is fancy. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. I found the card. I was like, you said there was a card in there. I had a look. It was Hidden behind something. Must have shifted in shipping. Okay, we're going to play. I'm going to ask a few cards here out of the video game quiz. Let's see if the chat can get some of these answers. I'm going to read a few of these. Had to put on my reading glasses because I'm old. That's what us old guys, we need these reading glasses. Okay. Okay. First question. Which console was controversially advertised as the world's first 64-bit console when in fact it comprised two 32-bit processors? See if anyone in the chat can get it. I'll read it again. Which console was controversially advertised as the world's 64-bit console when in fact it comprised two 32-bit processors? And Tony C coming in hot. Ding, 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 ding. With the answer correctly. Jaguar. Look at that. Look at that. Tony C. He knows his video game trivia. Press start, Tony C. We're playing video game quiz. Card one. Let's try another one. In what year did the Nintendo Wii launch? In what year did the Nintendo Wii? Oh, I like this. They have little hearts. Like, you know, in games where you have health, you have the hearts. This is a 3.5 heart question. This is a 3.5 heart question. Yep. Tony just won an arcade 1-up. That's true. We're giving out all the arcade 1-ups on this channel. We actually did just give away an Atari 2600 Plus to a subscriber. That was pretty fun. Okay, and what year did the Nintendo Wii launch? So you can get it first. We're transitioning. I'm transitioning from a home arcade channel. I'm just doing nothing but video game quiz cards, and we're going to do unboxings. Don't have any guesses yet. What year did the Nintendo Wii launch? We got someone coming in with a guess of 2004. It is close to that. Of course, the answer, what year did the Nintendo Wii launch? Answer is 2006. This was a 3.5 heart high score card. Playing some video game quiz. Pull another card. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a good one. In which game did Katana first appear as a playable character? Katana. In which game did Katana first appear as a playable character? Tony C thinks he has got it. Boom. Tony C coming in with two cards. He's got 2 cards. Then he has a 1-card lead on Rainwater. Yes, Mortal Kombat 2, MK2. Okay, I'm not going to ask all these ones that ask what year something was released. Those are pretty hard. Now, this is one that Papa Brad would nail this one. Like, I could say that I could get this one with my eyes closed. Let's see if anyone in the chat can get it. What are the nicknames for the 4 Pac-Man ghosts? What are the nicknames for the 4 Pac-Man ghosts? And Jeff is saying Space Invaders. No, Space Invaders is not. Okay, we got Inky, Blinky, Stinky, and Nyx. No, that is not right. You've got 2 of the 4 correct. Inky is a ghost and Blinky is a ghost. Inky, Blinky, Sue, and Clyde. I've actually seen the Pac-Man. Actually, this card's not correct because I have seen it where it has said Sue, but that's not the answer I have on the card. But I have seen that before, Tony C. So I'm not sure. Tony C might actually be correct because I swear I've seen that before, but that is not the official answer on the card. We have Inky, Blinky, and Clyde are on the card. Jeff feels like he should have known this. I'm a huge Pac-Man. I would have gotten this one. This one I've got down. Let's go over our correct choices. We've got Inky, Blinky, Hint, hint. It is a color. 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 And it might rhyme with Blinky. It is a color. Think about the colors of the ghosts. Tony C said Susan. No, it's not Susan. I swear I've seen that Sue before, though. Yeah. Rainwater's asking, are you sure it's not Nyx? No, it's not Nyx. Hopefully we'll be playing some Meow Wolf. Meow Wolf came out. Fantastic game on VR. And that'll be happening on the Brooklyn Menace channel, I hope, later tonight. And Rainwater comes in hot with the correct answer. Yes, the 4 ghosts in Pac-Man are. Let's get the card up. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Very good. Very good. Those are the 4 ghosts. We're playing some video game quiz. This is the video game quiz and all 17 Atgames pinball tables shown, Zen tables. By the way, I've enjoyed the Star Trek. I've been digging a little bit into the Star Trek tables. I've been enjoying them, especially the Kelvin Timeline one. That one is very fun. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Which American toy manufacturer released the Intellivision home arcade console in 1979? Which American toy manufacturer released the Intellivision home console in 1979? Yes. Yes. Yeah, we should. I think I'm going to surprise T. McCloskey with his stream where I just ask him these cards and we'll see how good his video game knowledge is. He might surprise you. He's pretty knowledgeable about games. Actually, I've had some pretty good conversations with him. And Tony C coming in hot. Tony C. Is it tied now, Jeff? I think it might be tied. He says Mattel. Mattel is the correct answer. Good job. This was a 3.5 heart card. In case you're wondering what you're doing, you stumbled upon the stream. This is a video game quiz we're doing right now. Yep. Oh, you can count the hearts to win. Ooh, good one. Good one. Good one. This topic came up today in someone else's stream. What American competitive video game player was the first to achieve a perfect score in Pac-Man in 1999? I'll read it again. Which American competitive video game player was the first to achieve a perfect score in Pac-Man in 1999? Boom! Tony C coming in super hot. Oh, wait a minute, but look. Oh, I hate to do this, but actually, Rainwater typed it in first with Billy Mitchell. Let's see what the timestamps are. The same minute. Look at that. Look at that. You both put it in at exactly at 10:36. Did he spell it wrong? Does it count if he spelled it wrong? Oh, yeah, it's spelled wrong. So actually, Tony gets that one. Tony gets that one. It's Billy Mitchell. Jeff spelled it wrong. Yeah, it doesn't count. Doesn't count. You get the heart. You get the heart. Should have got a little scorecard. You get the heart. Good job, Tony C. Video game quiz just to prove these questions are legit. This is a pretty awesome little game. I think, Jeff, this is a gift. This is a gift. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Oh man, I think I know, even I know this one. For which console was Luigi's Mansion a launch title? For which console? For which console was Luigi's Mansion a launch title? Rainwater's coming in hot. He's saying NES is not the NES. That is the incorrect answer. He says, wait, launch title. Super Nintendo is not the correct answer. Tony C coming in hot with more video game knowledge than Jeff Rainwater. Much more knowledge. Another win for Tony. The Nintendo GameCube, just to show the card is legit. And he gets 3.5 stars. Good for you. I didn't deduct 60 hearts. Let's see. This is just for fun. Trying to pick ones that I think are. Ooh, which home console was the first to contain a Blu-ray disc player? What was the first console? The first home console that contained a Blu-ray disc player. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it fair. So far, y'all are neck and neck. Tony, it's gonna be close. I'll read it one more time. Feel free to type in the chat. We're giving away our K1-Ups tonight. We've already given away 2. For which home arcade console was the first to contain a Blu-ray disc player? Rainwater coming in hot with Xbox 360, which is the wrong answer. And Tony's coming in with the correct answer, the PlayStation 3. That's a 3.5 heart card. Well, the Sony camera's autofocus is very good. It's actually showing the cards pretty sharp. I hope it's coming through on the end on StreamYards. This is a good question. What is the first zone called in the 1991 game Sonic the Hedgehog? I bet you I know who knows this. If Steps was here, she would know this question. Steps knows, is a huge Sonic fan. What is the first zone called in the 1991 game Sonic the Hedgehog? Rainwater Games with Emerald Hill Zone. No, that is incorrect. That is a good guess. I probably would have guessed that. I remember that. Tony C with Spring Hills. No, it is a hill zone though. It is a hill zone. Tony C, zone 1. Zone 1. No, it's not zone 1. Some of these are hard. This is a pretty hard one. I'm going to read the question one more time, give everyone a chance to possibly win this arcade 1-Up we're giving away here. Let's see. What color? Wait, that's not the question. What is the first zone called in the 1991 game? What was the first zone called in the 1991 game Sonic the Hedgehog, the original Sonic? Okay. The correct answer was Green Hill Zone. The Green Hill Zone is the first zone in Sonic the Hedgehog. This is another good one. This is another good retro one. What color was the original Game Boy that was released in 1989? What color? Oh man, I'm gonna call it a tie because I didn't. Well, let's see. I don't know who came in first. You both have 1041 on that one. It looks like Jeff might have came in first, but you both have the same timestamp. Tony C, correct with gray. That's the correct answer. Rainwater said cream, which is probably what I might have guessed. The original Game Boy that was released in 1989, the official color, gray. Oh, absolutely would have known this one. This one would have been my way. Jeff, this card set is the best gift I think I've gotten in a long time. Which developer released Frogger in 1981? Which developer released Frogger in 1981? Jeff with guessing Space Invaders again. Which company purchased? Oh wait, yeah. Which developer released Frogger in 1981? We got Rainwater saying Data East, which is a good guess, but it's not correct. Data East seems to buys a lot of titles. Tony guessing Sega, which I think Sega distributed Frogger, but they did not create Frogger. They did not develop it. They distributed it and they put it in cabinets, but they didn't. And boom, Tony C. Bam! Showing some deep video game knowledge. It was Konami. Konami developed Frogger in 1981. So it's developed by Konami. Man, if only Brooklyn Menace was here because this question would have his name all over it. This is the Brooklyn Menace question if I've ever seen one. Which company purchased the Oculus Rift in 2014 for $2 billion? Which company purchased the Oculus Rift in 2014 for $2 billion? Which company? Jeff saying Meta. I don't know. Facebook. Facebook is the answer. Yes. Facebook. Facebook Meta. Yep. Tony C is giving that one to Jeff for the win. Feel free to join in if you want to participate in the trivia. We're giving away a lot of arcade one-ups tonight, so you too could possibly be a winner. Let's see. Here we go. Next question. Oh, I know this one. Vault Boy is the mascot character for which video game series universe? The Vault Boy. Vault Boy is the mascot character for which video game series universe? Tony coming in with the correct answer first. Fallout is the answer. Jeff guessing Load Runner. Load Runner is pretty cool. I always forget I have Load Runner, but that is a fun game. I like the remake one that's on iArcade. That was a very fun game. You need to go back and play that. I never finished it. Very addictive game though. Very good. Go for some good ones. What was the name of the first arcade sports video game released in 1972? This is an arcade one-up. What is the name of the first arcade sports video game released in 1972? Not soccer. Jeff still cannot believe he did not know Fallout. And Tony C with the correct answer, Pong. Pong, that was a 3.5 star answer. Yep, well, this is the video game trivia quiz. We're doing good. We're getting through these cards. Jeff says baseball. What is the name of the teenage girl protagonist in the video game The Last of Us? What is the name of the teenage girl protagonist in The Last of Us? Good guess here. We have Sailor Moon. What is the name of the teenage girl protagonist in The Last of Us? By the way, that show was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was pretty decent show. Tony C coming in with some good console knowledge. Correct answer is Ellie. That is correct. Oh, this is a good one. Who voiced the character of the Joker in Batman Arkham Asylum? Who voiced the character of the Joker in Batman Arkham Asylum? I have played all the Arkham games. I really enjoyed all the Batman Arkham games. I did totally love those. I've never seen that. Mark Summers. How did you get Mark? You were halfway there. Mark Hamill. Luke Skywalker himself. Actor played Luke Skywalker, of course, was the voice of the Joker for the Arkham Asylum games. Very cool. He knew it was a Mark. He was halfway there. He said Mark Wahlberg. No, not Mark Wahlberg, not Mark Summers. It was Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. Okay, we're getting through these cards. Let's save some so I have some in the future. Okay. Originally named Jumpman, in which 1981 game did Mario first appear? Originally named Jumpman, in what 1981 game did Mario first appear? And Rainwater gets this one. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. By the way, Rexer had a great strategy video today showing you how to get past the, I believe it's the 4th elevator sequence in Donkey Kong. But he's got some great videos. He like doubled my score easily in Donkey Kong just watching a couple of his videos and listening to him talk strategy. But there's definitely a lot of strategy involved in playing Donkey Kong. Yep, Tony got it too. He just was a little bit behind. Yep, Rainwater, you got that one. You were first. It's a hard one. I don't know if anyone will get this one. How many rows of aliens appear in a wave of space invaders? How many rows of aliens appear in a wave of space invaders? You know who could answer this? Probably Jeff Bidner might know. It's less than 10. It's less than 10. Go down. Think about Space Invaders. How many? Tony's very close. He's warm. Still don't see it yet. Still don't see it yet. No one has it. Not yet. Boom, Tony C coming in with the win. Coming in with the win. How many rows of aliens appear in a wave of space invaders? It is 5. 5. 5 rows. Not columns, rows. Yep. If you're just tuning in, we're doing some video game quiz. We got a cool unboxing. Just having a little fun. Friday night fun. Let's see here. This is a good one. The Russian folk tune. Oh, I can't even say that. Okay, I can't do that one. That one's too hard. I can't pronounce that word. That one's too hard. It was a Tetris question, but I don't know how to say it. It's about the music of Tetris, but I couldn't pronounce it. It's a Russian word. I don't know how to say that. And what video game did Yoshi make his first appearance? Yeah, Tetris. Yeah, the problem is the song was like a Russian. I couldn't read it. Let's see. And what video game did Yoshi make his first appearance? We have Super Mario World. Yep. Correct answer, Super Mario World. Looks like Rainwater got it by a hair. Looks like it was close. They both came in about the same time. Okay. Which game series focuses on the experiences of Master Chief? John 117. 117. Which video game series focuses on the experiences? Jeff definitely in first with that one. Halo. Halo focuses on the experiences of Master Chief. John 117 was Halo. Oh man, we're almost through. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then we got this many left. We're gonna do these cards tonight. Who is the main protagonist of the Metroid series? Who is the main protagonist of the Metroid series? Poor Tony C says, Jeff's sitting behind a keyboard. He's on his phone. That's an unfair advantage. That is true. That is a little bit of an unfair advantage. How do you say that? Is it Seamus or Samus? That's how much shame. Is it Samus or Seamus? Samus. It's Samus? I'm not a massive Metroid fan. I mean, that's the one where like you turn into a little ball, you're the robot. Big shock. The character was a female at the end. But I know it's beloved. It's beloved. Samus is a girl. That's true. That was the shocker. This is a good one. I would know this one. In the 1998 game Metal Gear Solid, what is the name of the rogue Black Ops unit led by Liquid Snake? God, I love Metal Gear Solid. The original Metal Gear Solid, I played the heck out of that when they came out. That was a huge favorite of mine on the PlayStation. Metal Gear Solid. In the 1998 game Metal Gear Solid, what is the name of the rogue Black Ops unit led by Liquid Snake? Ghost Recon is a good guess. That is not the answer. This is a hard one. Maybe no one will get this one. This is a pretty hard one. I'll read it one more time just to be fair. And then I think the next one is easier. In the 1998 game Metal Gear Solid, what is the name of the rogue Black Ops unit led by Liquid Snake? Foxhound. Was Foxhound. Foxhound was the answer. Tony says, I don't play Metal Gear Solid games. Yeah, I just like the first one. I mean, the second one, I guess. The first one was on the NES, I think, or something. But the Metal Gear Solid. On which handheld console did the Pokemon games first appear? In 1995. On which handheld console did the Pokemon games first appear in 1996? I'm sorry, 1996. Yeah. The Game Boy. Yes, the Game Boy. The Game Boy. The Game Boy. Halo Combat Evolved was a launch title for which console? Halo Combat Evolved was a launch title for which console? That's pretty funny. Yes, yes, of course, that was the Xbox. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see here what we got. Released in 1971, what computer game featured a journey to the Willamette Valley? Impossible game over due to the player character dying from dysentery. Released in 1971, what computer game featured a journey to a Willamette Valley? Impossible game over due to the player character dying from dysentery. Tony C. with the Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail. This one I didn't know. Before its release, what was the code name for Xbox One X called? The Project Scorpio. I don't know that. I don't have the Xbox One X, Xbox One S. That is pretty cool. That's a pretty hard Resident Evil question. What is the 1996 survival horror game Resident Evil? Protagonists Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine work for Raccoon City STARS team. What does STARS stand for? What does STARS stand for? Special Tactics and Rescue Service. That's a hard one. That is a tough one. Getting through them. It's got that many left. We're getting through them. We're almost through them. We're going through this pack. Willamette. Did I mispronounce it? I'm sorry. Ooh, this is a good one. What famous female fighter character made her first appearance in Street Fighter II, The World Warrior? What famous female fighter character made her first appearance in Street Fighter II, The World Warrior? That is not correct spelling. I will only got to spell it right. And Tony C with the win. Chun-Li. Chun-Li, not Chung-Li, Chun-Li. Okay, next one. I don't know if y'all play BioShock, that might be a hard one. Who features on the cover of UFC 2 alongside Ronda Rousey? UFC 2. He's a famous UFC fighter. Who features on the cover of UFC 2 alongside Ronda Rousey? John Madden. Yes. You know your UFC, Jeff. You definitely know your UFC. John Madden. No, it's not The Rock. He's famous. He's a famous UFC fighter. Ric Flair? No, it's not Ric Flair. I'll read it again. Who features on the cover of the UFC 2 alongside Ronda Rousey? He's saying that Irish guy. Hey, what's happening, Goofy Foot? Welcome to the stream. We're playing video game trivia. Video game trivia. Maybe you know this answer. Who features on the cover of UFC 2 alongside Ronda Rousey? And Tony C in with the win. It's Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. Yes, Conor McGregor. Good job. Good job, Tony C. Boy, Ronda Rousey used to be like a terror. She really put the beat down on opponents back in the day. What happened to Ronda Rousey? She lost her title. Which console was the first to have internal memory storage? Which console was the first to have internal memory storage? Did he spell it wrong? Is it Conor or Conor McGregor? Oh, it's Conor McGregor. Yeah, that's true. It is not the Dreamcast. Not the Dreamcast. It is a Sega. Which console was the first to have internal memory storage? Internal memory storage. It is a Sega console. Which console was the first to have internal memory storage? Nope. Nope. It's not the Amiga CD32. It's a Sega console. Yep. Saturn is the answer. Saturn was the first video game console with internal memory storage. It was a 3.5 star question. And we're getting down to the nitty gritty, man. There's only a couple of cards left. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting one. What game was the first game to ever be played in space? What video game was the first game to ever be played in space? Tony C says that is his. He said he spelled it correctly. What video game was the first game to be played in space? Okay, you need to tell me which version. You need to tell me exactly which version. One of you is right, but I need to know exactly what version was played in space. Think about what they could take with them to space. Jeff might have an unfair advantage here. He says Game Boy Tetris was. Yep, the Game Boy version of Tetris was the exact answer. The first video game to be played in space. In Animal Crossing series, which greedy character upgrades your home? In the Animal Crossing series, which greedy character upgrades your home? Tengen Tetris. Rainwater Game says the raccoon. Need his name. That's not Todd Nook. It is Nook. What Nook is it? Dang, look at that memory. Tom Nook. Tom Nook. Toby Nook. Timmy Nook. I think Tony sees out on this one. It was he says he doesn't play kids games. It was Tom Nook. Tom Nook. Tom Nook was the answer. Tom Nook. Which Japanese fighting arcade game's name translates into Iron Fist? Which Japanese fighting arcade game's name translates into Iron Fist? That's cool. I didn't know this one. This is a pretty cool piece of trivia. Tony Nook. Which Japanese fighting arcade games name translates into Iron Fist? Yeah, Steps would know this, man. She would totally know. She would be getting this one. There was a bunch of them she would have known. She would have probably known the Sonic one too. Huge Sonic fan. Starts with a T. I'll give you that hint. It is not a Neo Geo. Starts with a T. And it is not a Neo Geo. I'll read it one more time. Yep. Nope. 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 Is it spelled correctly? How do you spell Tekken? Let's see. I spell Tekken. That is the correct answer. Tekken is the answer, but I would probably misspell it, honestly. Yeah. 2K is for Tekken, but Tekken is the answer. I'm gonna call that a draw because you'll both put Tekken. This is a good one. What video game series, first released in 1989, is said to be the inspiration for Assassin's Creed? I used to play this one back in the day. This was a classic computer game. Everyone had this game on a floppy disk. This was a game we all had on floppy disk. Maybe you had it on a cartridge, depending on your system. But this is a classic. Which video game series, first released in 1989, is said to be the inspiration for Assassin's Creed? Doing some video game trivia quiz. It's not Ninja Gaiden. I don't know if y'all heard that. My Smash TV is barking at me back there, saying, "No way." Legend of Kage, no. Shinobi, no. It's okay. It's not ninja related. Tony C with the correct answer. Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia. That is cool. I remember that game. I had that game. I think I had that on my Atari computer, if I remember right. Might have been Commodore 64 I played it on, but I remember playing Prince of Persia, the original. Dun, dun, dun. Then there were two cards. Two left. Two left, man. Two left. Well played on that one, Tony. Tony got you, Jeff. Okay, here we go. In Rocket League, scoring a goal while upside down is classified as what kind of goal? Scoring a goal while upside down is classed as what type of goal? Jeff guessing inverted. That's a good guess, but that is not the correct answer. I'll read the question again. In Rocket League, scoring a goal while upside down is classed as what type of goal? Tony C with the answer, a turtle goal. Turtle goal was the answer. That's called a turtle goal. The other one was a Pokemon question. I don't think anyone would have gotten that. The other one was a Pokemon. Okay. This is a hard one. I don't think anyone's going to get it. Both these are hard. I'll ask both of them, though. We'll start with first one. In what year was South Park The Stick of Truth released? In what year was South Park The Stick of Truth released? 2012 is not the answer. Dude, I think you're Googling it. You're Googling it. You're Googling it, Jeff. There's no way. Tony says 2011. No. Marine 50, welcome to the stream. We're playing some video game quiz cards that I got in a surprise box opening that I just did. Correct answer is 2014. 2014. That's the correct answer. It's like Tony got it. Or was it Jeff? Was it Jeff or Tony? One of y'all got it. 2014. Okay. That was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. If you're interested in this game, we read through some of the cards. We'll show the box, let you know about it. This is a video game quiz. It's a fun game with quiz questions on video games. I like the box. Look at that box. It looks like a Game Boy. Doesn't that look like a Game Boy? That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool. What a thoughtful gift. Thoughtful gift. We can continue with the trivia. We can hit some of the 80s trivia. I don't know how hard that's going to be. Put a thumbs up if you want to continue with the trivia, or we'll jump back into the 17 Zen Studio tables coming to Atgames. We can either do some trivia. Another pack of cards. I got I love the 80s trivia. I love the 80s trivia. Yeah, the Jeff. See, I don't know. Tony, maybe you have a better shot with this. I love the 80s trivia. Should we try? Should we try just a few cards? Should we just see? Let's just see how hard they are. That's it. Tony C is challenging him to a duel. Jeff gun, light guns at 18 inches from the screen. Love the 80s. These cards are. Those look 80s. Look at those. Those cards are pink retro card. Look at that. Focus. The 80s trivia. Okay, here we go. Well, these aren't hard. I mean, even I knew this one. Which actor starred as Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin brother in Twins? Which actor starred as Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin brother in Twins? Rainwater is calling dibs on Marine 50. It is not Tony Danza. I'll say it again. Which actor starred as Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin brother in the movie Twins? Tony C. Actually, Marine 50 got it right before him, though. Marine 50 with Danny DeVito. That is the correct answer. I don't know if you can claim Marine 50 because Tony doesn't have a partner. Try to pick ones that I think are you can actually get. Okay, this is a good one. Who was the lead singer of the band The Police? Who was the lead singer of the band The Police? Goofyfoot's not typing in the chat. You can't count Goofyfoot. He's not typing. He might be doing something. You got to have people that are typing. Who was the lead singer of the Police? Yes, Sting. Sting. It looks like Rainwater got it in first. Okay. Oh my goodness. Where is Mr. Home Arcade? Would love this one. This is a Mr. Home Arcade question. What is the name of He-Man's home planet? What is the name of He-Man's home planet? Tony says Phil Collins. What is the name of He-Man's home planet? What is the name of He-Man's home planet? Tony C with the win. Eternia is the correct answer. Good job. What year did John Hinckley attempt? Oh no, I'm sorry. Who did John Hinckley attempt to assassinate in 1981? Who did John Hinckley attempt to assassinate in 1981? I remember this news story. I was obsessed with Jodie Foster. I remember this story in the news. Who did John Hinckley attempt to assassinate in 1981? Marine 50, Ronald Reagan. Correct. Ronald Reagan. Yeah, these are pretty good questions. These are pretty common. Which band had a hit with Living on a Prayer? Which band had a hit with Living on a Prayer? That's an 80s question there. Look at that. Look at that. That card is so 80s. Card came out in the 80s. Look at that. It's got the Atari joystick on it. Focus. Marine 50 with a solid win. No one even came close to him. Bon Jovi. Living on a Prayer. Yes. Bon Jovi. Frasier was a spinoff from which 80s TV show? Frasier was a spinoff from what 80s TV show? Yep. Cheers. Two people answered. Jeff just came in a second before, it looked like. Just going by how they're coming in StreamYards. They are at the same minute, though. This is an easy one. Which band had the hit with Don't Stop Believin'? Which band had a hit with Don't Stop Believin'? I also had an arcade game made about them. An arcade game, not a console game, an arcade game. Which band had a hit with Don't Stop Believin'? Yep, Journey was the answer. I mean, some of these are pretty easy. What type of car was used as a time machine in Back to the Future? What type of car was used as a time machine in Back to the Future? Answer. Let's see. The DeLorean. Let me see here. Misspelled, Jeff. Jeff misspelled it. Tony C with the win with the correct spelling of DeLorean. Yeah, I had to look. Like, I had a DeLorean in one of my videos. I had to literally look up how to spell it because it's spelled kind of weird. That's DeLorean right there. DeLorean. If you haven't checked out my video of the Houston Arcade Expo, there's a DeLorean in the middle of the floor of the Arcade Expo with a Data East Back to the Future pinball machine that nobody was playing the whole time. But that's pretty funny. But the DeLorean was in the middle of the arcade. That was pretty amazing. That was awesome. What was the name of the car in the Dukes of Hazzard? What was the name of the car? What was the name of the car in the Dukes of Hazzard? Yep, Tony got that one. What was the name of the car in the Dukes of Hazzard? Marine 50 with the General Lee. Yes, the General Lee was the name of the car in the Dukes of Hazzard. Correct. Which series of Star Trek? This relates to what we're talking about on the stream. Goofy Foot, good job. You capitalized it correctly. Star Trek. Which series of Star Trek first aired in 1987? 1987. The Next Generation. Yep. We showing some footage of the pinball in a little bit. The Next Generation. Which TV soap asked the audience, who shot JR? Which TV soap asked the audience, who shot JR? Yep. It is Marine 50 with another one. Marine 50 is getting some of these questions. Dallas. If you're just tuning in, playing some I Love the 80s trivia before continuing on our journey of the 17 pinball tables announced by Atgames coming to the Atgames pinball. Which 1980 movie did Dolly Parton star in and sing the theme song for? So she starred in the movie and she sang the theme song for this movie. Which 1980 movie did Dolly Parton star in and sing the theme song for? Marine 50, ding ding, with another. He is coming in hot. Goofy Foot right behind Marine 50, 9-5. Tony C getting it. Dolly was rocking it. Steps, man, we were doing some trivia. I was like, Steps would know this. One of the questions, Steps, was about Sonic the Hedgehog. And I was like, man, if Steps was here, she would be ruling this. When we were doing video game trivia, she would have known that one for sure. Which actor did Madonna marry in 1985? Which actor did Madonna marry in 1985? Oh, excellent. That's a great game. No, it's not Britney Spears. Sean Penn, Marine 50 with another one. Marine 50's coming in hot. He's getting these answers. Okay. What does the term VHS stand for? VHS. What does the term VHS stand for? What was the term name? What does VHS stand for? Very happy student is a good guess, but it is not the correct answer. Boom, man. Oh, wait, Fix, you got spelling error. Got a spelling error. Yeah, I'm 55. Video home system is correct. VHS, video home system is correct. Yes. If you're just coming in, Jason, we are playing some I Love the 80s trivia. I got a mystery package in the mail. We just went through some video game trivia. Now we are going to do some I Love the 80s trivia. Pretty cool. So it's fun. Video home system, VHS. How many red balloons did Nina sing about in her song? How many red balloons did Nina sing about in her song? Yes, Marine 50. 99 red balloons. Goofy Foot knew. Jason knew. 99 red balloons. Tony knew 99. The 99 red balloons, yes. Okay. Who directed E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Who directed E.T. the Extraterrestrial? It's not Lucas. Goofy Foot with the first one with Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg. Jason coming in with Steven Spielberg. Yes. Steven Spielberg directed E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Who was the heavyweight champion of the world in 1986? Who was the heavyweight champion of the world in 1986? This is like an arcade one-up question. Arcade one-up used this guy. It's a huge hint. One that Arcade one-up used. This is live. We're doing some live trivia here. Let's see what we got here. Not Hulk Hogan. Not Macho Man. Marine 50 with the answer. Tyson. Yes. Iron Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is the answer. Mike Tyson. Yep. What did ALF stand for in the TV show of the same name? What did ALF stand for in the TV show of the same name? Jake the Snake. You were thinking wrestling. Yeah. You know some wrestlers are probably right. Yep. Alien life form. Alien life form. ALF. This is a funny one. Which popular men's hairstyle was known as being business in the front and party in the back? Which popular men's hairstyle was known as being business in the front and party in the back? The mullet. The mullet. Yep. Yeah, Alf, that show was cray cray. Yeah. The mullet. Iceman, Goose, and Viper are all characters from which movie? Iceman, Goose, and Viper are all characters from which movie? Iceman, Goose, and Viper are all characters from which movie? Yes. Top Gun. Top Gun. Top Gun. Who had a hit with I Think We're Alone Now? Who had a hit? These are pretty cool. This is an awesome. I love these card sets, Jeff. These are amazing. Who had a hit with the I Think We're Alone Now? What's happening, Ed and Soft? Welcome to the stream. We are doing, even though it's titled an Atgames 17 tables coming to Atgames Pinball, we are actually doing I Love the 80s trivia. And we did video game trivia earlier. Been having a good time, been having some fun. Of course, I Think We're Alone Now. That is Tiffany. Remember, she was doing those mall tours. Tiffany. Jeff saying Sailor Moon. How can he have the answers from before I asked the question? Oh, well, he sent me. Maybe he read these cards already. Jeff, you might have a. He sent me this care package. Maybe he has an advantage. Maybe he's played this game before. Jeff, are you cheating? Are you cheating the chat? I don't know. Tiffany was hot. She's like 90 years old now. No, she's not that. She's probably still pretty hot. The Ogden, Utah Mall. That's right. She's rocking it. She's rocking it. Jason, he might have an advantage because he sent me these cards. He might have read these. He might have played this game. But I do appreciate the game. The game's a lot of fun. He sent me, check this out, Jason. He sent me the cassette tape. MC Hammer. Too legit to quit. That's pretty funny. He sent me a cassette tape player, but I think it needs batteries. I'll have to check that out later. Pretty cool. What was the first music video played on MTV when it launched in 1981? What was the first music video played on MTV when it launched in 1981? I surprisingly know the answer to this question. Jason coming in first with Video Killed the Radio Star. Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. Yes. Goofy Foot came right behind. Yep. Which actress published a workout book in 1981 that was also later developed into a video? Which actress published a workout book in 1981 that also later developed into a video? Jane Fonda. Tony C coming in right behind Marine 50. Jane Fonda, yep. Okay. In Spinal Tap, what does the line, "These go to 11" refer to? In Spinal Tap, what does the line, "These go to 11" refer to? In Spinal Tap, these go to 11. What does that refer to? Goofy Foot with the correct answer. The band's amplifiers. Band's amplifiers go to 11. Spinal Tap. This is crazy. Look at this. What singer starred as Jareth the Goblin King in Labyrinth? Which singer starred as Jareth the Goblin King in Labyrinth? Boom, Jason in. No question that he got this one first. David Bowie. David Bowie. David Bowie. Definitely came in first on that one. Absolutely. And Soft getting that answer too. David Bowie. Who doesn't love David Bowie? In which movie do Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis star as newly deads? In which movie do Alex Baldwin and Gina Davis star as newly deads? Not dirt. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Yes, correct. 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 Beetlejuice is the answer. Which singer had a hit with Love is a Battlefield? Which singer had a hit with Love is a Battlefield? Are you kidding me? Beetlejuice is great. You're insane. Beetlejuice is fantastic. They're going to make a new Beetlejuice, I heard, with Jenna Ortega, I heard. Heard they're working on a new Beetlejuice. Pat Beater. Yeah, Benatar. Pat Benatar. Yes, Pat Benatar. Love is a Battlefield. That was a good song. Fun song in the 80s. Oh my goodness. Small World. Small World. If you were here early on the stream, you have a huge advantage. You have a huge advantage. Name all the characters in the classic arcade game Pac-Man. Name all the characters in the classic arcade game Pac-Man. Name all the characters. Yeah, so Jeff says Green Hill Zone. See, he's typing in answers because he's guessing from the questions that we couldn't, that took a while to get. Name all the characters in the classic arcade game Pac-Man. Stinky, Blinky Winky. It's gonna be close, man. We got a lot of answers, man. Tony's right there. He just misspelled something. Pinky. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. This one's very close. Let's see. Cornholio! Oh, come on, man. Blinky and Clyde. We got them all here. Just someone needs to put them all together. Yankee, yeah. There's four ghosts. What are the good name of the four ghosts in Pac-Man? Pinky, Inky, Blinky, and Clyde. Yes, that is the answer. What is the name of the name of the tile stacking video game released in 1984? What is the name of the tile stacking video game released in 1984? Marine 50 coming in with the answer. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, Clyde. That is the answer. Ettensoft coming in hot with Tetris. Goofy Foot saying mattress. Mattress, I think that's probably a spelling. That's probably a phone thing. Tony C saying Clax. Clax is pretty cool. Clax doesn't get the love it deserves. It is a good game. I actually like Clax. No one ever talks about Clax. I have it on the Defender Partycade. It's pretty fun. Which actor starred in an 80s movie about a town that banned dancing? Which actor starred in an 80s movie about a town that banned dancing? Which actor starred in an 80s movie about a town that had banned dancing? Like you two came in about the same time. Looks like Jason and Marine 50 coming in first. Marine 50 bringing it to the next level, telling us the movie. It was Footloose. Very good. Was not Dirty Dancing. We're doing the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. And the answer was, which actor starred in an 80s movie about a town that had banned dancing? It was Kevin Bacon. Okay. We're getting through these cards. Look, we only have this many left. We're getting to the end of the line, and then we'll get back to Atgames Pinball. I know you're all dying to get to the Atgames Pinball. Let's see. Which song opens with the lyric, "Turn around every now and then, I get a little bit lonely. Turn around every now and then, I get a little bit lonely." I remember that song. Let me think about it for a minute. Turn around, bright eyes. Who remembers that song? I remember that. It's not Bright Eyes. Yes, it's a Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Taylor. Oh my goodness, man, that is an 80s deep memory that's buried in my subconscious. Wow. Look at that. That is a totally 80s question, man. You would have to have been around for that. Yeah, Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Yep. Oh man, where's Mikey J? This is a Mikey J question here. Tommy Lee, Vince Neil, Nick Mars, and Nikki Sixx were all members of which 80s metal band? Who likes the 80s metal? Tommy Lee, Vince Neil, Nick Mars, and Nikki Sixx were all members of which 1980s metal band? Who loves the metal? Who doesn't love the metal? If you don't love the metal, there's something wrong with you. The metal was great. Absolutely, Marine 50 coming in hot with the Motley Crue. Of course, Motley Crue. One of the great 80s metal bands. And we're going to the world of video games. Which video game was released first? Donkey Kong or The Legend of Zelda? Which video game was released first? Donkey Kong or The Legend of Zelda? It's a 50-50. Jason coming in with the correct answer. DK, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. In what year did the first episode of The Simpsons air? In what year did the first episode of The Simpsons air? It's a hard one. I don't know if anyone's going to get this one. In what year did the first episode of The Simpsons air? Jason's pretty close. We got some close answers. It's pre-2000. This is all 80s trivia. So it has to be a Tony C coming in with the correct answer. 1989 was the year that the first episode of The Simpsons aired. In the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, what is their time machine disguised as? In the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, what is their time machine disguised as? Yeah, that's right. I remember Simpsons came from the Tracy Ullman show. I remember that. Yeah, that is true. Yep, Jason knows. Marine 50 coming in with another one. We got a little typo, but phone booth. Phone booth. Yes, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The time machine was disguised as a phone booth. I wonder, like kids today, they look at that. They wouldn't even know what a phone booth is. That's just a foreign concept to them. What was the name of Drew Barrymore's character in E.T.? What was the name of Drew Barrymore's character in E.T.? L is incorrect. That is not the name of Drew Barrymore's character in E.T. Jason Lillian, our favorite moderator, coming in with the correct answer. Gertie. In the movie Flashdance, what job does Alex do by day? In the movie Flashdance, what does Allie do? What does Alex do during the day? In the movie Flashdance, what does Alex do during the day? Goofyfoot said he went to school with Henry Thomas. Jason says phone repair. Tony C coming in hot with the correct answer. She was a welder. Oh, yes. Flashdance has a famous dancing scene where she drops the bucket of water over. It's pretty smoking hot, if you ask me. What song plays at the end of The Breakfast Club At the end of The Breakfast Club, what song plays? Love this. This is a great 80s song, too. This brings me right back into the 80s time period. What song plays at the end of The Breakfast Club? Breakfast at Tiffany's? No, it's not Breakfast at Tiffany's. That's not a bad guess, but was that 80s or was that 90s? Yep. Don't you forget about me. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's by Simple Minds. Don't you forget about me by Simple Minds. Another one, Mr. Home Arcade. Mr. Home Arcade, where are you? We need you. Which children's cartoon character is also known as the Princess of Power? Which children's cartoon character is also known as the Princess of Power? You sure wondered? We only got this many cards left. We're doing 80s trivia. Marine 50 coming in hot. She-Ra. Jason right behind. Very good. Very good. Got lots of She-Ras. Mm-hmm. Wow. In what year was the Microsoft's first version of Windows operating system released? In what year was Microsoft's first version of the Windows operating system released? Microsoft. Nice tiny company. It went on to do a few things. Tiny company. In what year? Remember, this is 80s trivia. In what year was Microsoft's first version of the Windows operating system released? Marine 50 is close, but it's not 1983. That is too low. 1988 is too high. 1987? Nope. 1984? No. That's got to be this answer. Let's see who gets it. In what year was Microsoft's first version of the Windows operating system released? Marine 50 coming in with the right answer, 1985. 1985. John McClane is the main character in which movie series? John McClane is a main character in which movie series? Fun movies. John McClane is the main character in which movie series? Wow, that was quick. Marine 50, Die Hard, Die Hard. Etten Soft, Die Hard. Jason said, Do Hard, Do Hard. Jeff saying Sailor Moon. Yes, Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever. I do agree. Whew. This is a hard one. I don't know if I could get this one. What did the acronym Yuppie stand for? Yuppie. Yuppie. What did the acronym Yuppie stand for? Yuppie. Guy is such a yuppie. What did that stand for? The acronym Yuppie. That is a hard one. Yuppie. What did the acronym Yuppie stand for? Yep. Young urban professional. You underestimate people peeing in Everett. Yes. City folk. City folk. Young upwardly mobile professional person or young urban professional. Which pop band had a hit with Walk Like an Egyptian? Which pop band had a hit with Walk Like an Egyptian? Which pop band had a hit with Walk Like an Egyptian. Marine 50 coming in hot with the Bengals. The Bengals. Jason right behind. Bengals. Yes. Bengals. Who was the lead singer in Culture Club? Who was the lead singer in Culture Club? Jason's at a disadvantage. And coming in first is Jason with Boy George. Correct answer, Boy George. Michael McDonald. Okay, man. That was awesome. So anyway, if you want to pick these up, I'm gonna show the box again. Game we just played, fun puzzle game. Ages 12 plus. I think we qualify being ages 12 plus here on this stream. We just played the game. I love the 80s trivia. For that, we did some video game trivia with a video game quiz. And let's get back to checking out some ad games.
Yeah, I think I played the video game way back.
Sound? That'll be sound. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
It does look pretty cool. Is there no sound?
Goddamn Prince back. Let's move.
It's my job to keep you alive.
Okay, sound's working. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, all three of those look pretty neat. I mean, like you
I'll
said,
have to
all
check
three of
those
them are
out.
based off video games. I think Brothers in Arms, if I remember right, was like trying to compete with Call of Duty.
Good luck. Good luck on that.
I know. It wasn't a bad game, though.
It's not. I'm sure it's good, but that's a massive franchise.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say they made a couple of Brothers in Arms, but I'm not 100% sure. But in that pack I just showed you guys, that's $15, or it's going to be $15 at that game store. And it comes with those three.
Rewind if you haven't seen this
WW2
theme. Rewind this. This is pretty. I thought this was pretty cool. This is the. We're taking a look at the Brother in Arms pack. These are all the tables that are going to be ported to the Atgames pinball. These are the 17 announced tables. We're showing them all. The Star Trek ones you can watch on my channel with the correct music. They're all copyright claims because there's the Star Trek music. But if you want to see them, I have them on my channel. That's pretty cool.
I need that tank immobilized now.
Yeah, I think I played the video game way back.
I need a medic here now. Jasper, bring up the bazooka.
This looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
It does look pretty cool.
Goddamn Prince back. Let's move.
It's my job to keep you alive.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, all three of those look pretty neat. I mean, like you
I'll
said,
have to
all
check
three of
those
them are
out.
based off video games. I think Brothers in Arms, if I remember right, was like trying to compete with Call of Duty.
Good luck. Good luck on that.
I know. It wasn't a bad game, though.
It's not. I'm sure it's good, but that's a massive franchise.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say they made a couple of Brothers in Arms, but I'm not 100% sure. But in that pack I just showed you guys, that's $15, or it's going to be $15 at that game store. And it comes with those three: Homeland, Borderlands, and Brothers in Arms. So $15 for that one. So at least you get three games. So that makes those $5.
$5 a table, yeah.
Yeah, which is like kind of like, the Peanuts and Charlie Brown Christmas. And then the next one, of course, is Godzilla versus Kong. You get three games on that one. Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla, and then Kong. You get three games, three tables, and it's $15 as well.
That new Godzilla movie's getting pretty good reviews.
Is it?
Yeah, it has been, from what I heard.
Everywhere.
Gregory says Homeworld's the best of the three on the Gearbox games.
Now, I can see that.
Gravity propulsion.
Oh, look, the turned upside down. That was crazy.
All right, folks.
Godzilla.
Just watch and learn.
That looks good.
Godzilla's trying to shake us off. After him.
Ray was
Gotta
not a
get-
fan of the Godzilla pack.
Evacuation. Titan alert. This is
Godzilla
not
versus
a-
Kong.
What a hit to Kong!
Uh,
Godzilla is giving
here comes
everything he's
Mecha
got.
Godzilla.
Yep.
Mecha Godzilla. Mecha Godzilla's badass.
All three tables look pretty good, but Ray said he wasn't a big fan, huh?
Gregory says he loves all three of those. I played them briefly, but I didn't play them deep enough to really get into them. I mean, but they seemed all right to me, but I didn't play them that deeply. I just played them like maybe once or twice each.
Yeah, and that's my pick of the next CEP.
Yeah, definitely Tony C. Tony C, I definitely want to check out Godzilla -1. He says it's fantastic. Go see it in the theater while you can. Yeah, I got the green light from the wife. Maybe we're going to go on a date on Sunday. Go check out some Godzilla. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see it. So you hear it right here from Tony C. Godzilla -1 is fantastic. Go see it in the theater while you can. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Does.
Pinball 4K from Atgames is Godzilla.
You know, for me, T, some of these tables, I really want to experience them on a real pinball, a virtual pinball table, though, too. You know, like I don't want to. I don't want to play them so much that it ruins me enjoying them. Want to get the virtual pin, you know.
I think it's gonna be totally different, though, don't you?
Yeah, the image won't be. They'll have to make it like the pinball dimensions instead of it like being squashed. You know, like it is on the. Yeah, you can't squash it. They got to make it like pinball. I can't wait to play these games on the
sure they will.
pinball. I'm just gonna be honest, but
Some Dark Revelations.
the only ones I know I'll play a lot are the real or pinball tables, because I mean those are just great for practice when you play real pinball. But I want to be pleasantly surprised when I play the Atgames, you know. I don't want to play them that deep that it ruins experience.
That's one thing, you know. I heard some people say the prices are kind of expensive for these packs, which I don't really think they are. But people got to remember. People got to remember that they ain't just porting this over to the Atgames 4K pinball.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah, and you got to take out the surrounding stuff too. You know, like the stuff you see on the sides. You ain't gonna see that because that's.
They got to make it work with the haptics. They got to make it with work with their software. There's a lot to it. This is not like just a drag and drop port. You know, it's not like dropping a ROM on your multicade build. You know, it's not that kind of thing. These all are going to have to be ported. You know, so there's going to be some work involved in making them great.
Yeah,
But,
I think there's a lot to it. I think there's a lot of things Zen's got to do to get them on there.
Yeah.
I can see why for a while they're going to be a little expensive.
But I think it's like you said, though, too. Like, the Addams Family is going to be the hardest one because it's their first one. That's where they're going to start learning all the tricks, By the time they've done, 5 of them, they'll have a really good handle on, like, the steps to porting it, But I think the first one is always the hardest. Look at Atari games, how terrible they were when they came out, how basic. And then look, like, near the end of Atari, how wonderful the games were. I mean, things just get better over time.
Yep.
Whenever you're talking about like programming and putting games on a new system, because this is the new system. This isn't the old system. Something new, T.
Yeah, and it's on a physical machine. It's not on a computer or Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah, it's a dedicated machine just for virtual pinball.
I mean, so there's a lot of work, and I imagine there's a lot of work involved. I mean, it's just not you're just not slapping it in.
It's not like dropping a ROM in your RetroPie build. It's going to take some effort.
You got to take some things out, like all that side art they have, around the pinball table. Yeah, you got to take the pinball table out. You ain't gonna, part of that you're not going to want to see. So there's a lot you have to take out.
Yeah.
And you got to make it work with the DMD. You got to have a back box image.
That's true because you have a DMD. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, in a back box image. I mean, I think there's a lot to it, more than we think it is. I think. And that's why they're a little bit more expensive.
Yeah,
because of all that
for
work.
sure. Sure. We're going to talk about Atari on our next show, but Jason just mentioned the Atari 2600 is already going to get a firmware update.
Is it really? Wow.
So, I mean, as awesome as it is right now, it's even going to be more compatible. They're going to do a firmware update to that mug and get it like over. I thought it was great. Like for if you're an Atari fan, it's a must buy. So about 90% of my games work on it. But you know what they're doing, T? They're doing a firmware update to get the rest.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah, they're going for it,
Yeah.
man. I couldn't believe it already.
Nice.
They're doing a firmware update, which is pretty surprising because it just came out and it's very compatible. Like, I mean, I literally can go from a 7800 on one side to the 2600 plus and play them back to back. And the emulation's dead on. It's very good.
Yeah, Pinball M should be coming at some point. Like I say, if we're getting South Park with Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poos, we're gonna get Pinball M eventually. So Pinball will be on there.
Well, Pinball M was just released too. It's a new thing for Zen. So Zen, I think, is still not really figuring it out, but it's a brand new platform. It's a whole new thing for them.
Yeah.
You know.
So I think that's gonna be down the road a little bit, just because it is a new platform for Zen, and then shooting it over on Atgames. I imagine they want to wait on that.
Yeah,
but I do believe it's coming. I mean,
yeah.
Like I said, we got South Park.
I went crazy today, T. I bought all the Zen tables I didn't have again. I got Pinball M.
So I'm waiting.
Star Trek.
I'm waiting for coming on that game. I don't want to buy it twice, Pump Ride.
I hear you, but I want to be familiar with them a little bit.
Mr. Inky, the Christmas poo, I don't know.
That's right.
And you got the satellite come out of Cartman's ass. So if we're getting out of that game, I think
that's gonna be really good with the haptics. I mean, with the what they call the new sound system they're putting in there, the subwoofer and everything.
Yeah, SSF kit.
Yeah, the SSF kit. Yeah, those carbon farts are gonna sound really great. You're gonna get those carbon farts in high definition.
That's funny. So as soon as they announce South Park's coming, I'm like, yeah, Pinball M's coming then too, because Pinball M is probably less than South Park is with that graphic stuff or whatever you want to call it. Speaking of South Park, that's the next pack. And this one comes with 2 South Park games, and it's going to be 15 as well. Super Sweet Pinball, and then Butters' very own Pinball.
Butters.
Good old Butters.
There's 17 packs altogether, huh? That's pretty many.
17, yeah, 17 tables.
You remember when all the Arcade 1-Up channels were saying they're only going to have 1 table?
Yeah.
Remember that? I remember that. They were all speculating. They'll only have 1.
Hurry up, children, let's take our seat.
I was like, there's no way we're only going to get 1.
Yeah, there's no way.
There it is. That's Kenny dead. You bastards!
Sarcastable. You'll have a balloon instead of a ball.
I can sing the Mr. Hanky song.
I know. There's Butters.
We got some props for the Butters table from Biggie D. Says he likes the Butters table more.
Butters, time for bed. Plug him up.
Magic. Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
Biggie D says he plays South Park every day on my Switch.
High Scores on Tap approves of the Butters table in the South Park, I assume. Says this is a great table.
They killed Kenny. You bastards! Yeah, it seems like a lot of people like the South Park table, so I'm glad we're getting both of them. Thor asks, if I buy the games on Steam, can I stream them to my AOP and play them without rebuying the 4K version? Yeah, you can through OTG,
Cabinet
right?
mode, huh? Yeah. I know you can with FX3. Does Pinball Effects have cabinet mode as well? I know FX3 had it. I'm not sure. I haven't done that, but there's probably a lot of people in this chat that know.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Because with OTG, you can play anything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You got the VPX tables you can play using a computer.
Yeah.
And it's going to be easier because all that stuff's going to be built into this new pinball. Like you won't have to tinker. It's just going to be like hook up your HDMI cables and let's go. You know, that's the thing. The old one you had to do a lot. You had to put in the Vibs board. You had to like. There was a lot to it. There was a lot hands on. This mug right here. It's like plug in those HDMI cables and let's go. You know, it's like easy mode for if you want to play VPX. I think it's going to be, better.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Vib board's already in there.
It's integrated.
Yeah, it's all integrated, ready to go. I think it is pretty much be plug and play, right?
Yeah, and this is the first round of tables. There's gonna be more tables coming. It's just round one. Round one, begin. Ding ding. This is just this is just round one. They're just getting started. We heard the Zen guy. When they asked him, he said, "What tables are they getting?" He said, "All of them."
All of them.
All of them. We plan on getting them all. And, why wouldn't they? It's revenue. Why wouldn't they? I mean, honestly.
And that's the other thing too. People watching Atgames has not announced the new Collector's Edition Pinball 4K yet. So it's been over a week that they've said coming soon.
What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for?
I don't know.
I was shocked at how quick they released the ones they've released. But I mean, if they're going to continue at that pace, man, that's a breakneck pace of releases.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say. I mean, I would say this week or next week they're going to announce it, but there's some kind of delay, so I'm not sure. But if they keep tables, and High Score makes a good point too. Don't forget we are getting more tables on the HD version as well. So yeah, not just 4Ks getting new tables, HD is getting new tables as well.
Yeah,
I think we'll see those next year.
Yeah, well, Natural History 3 is going to be great. The Natural History. I mean, 2 isn't it? 2 Natural History Part 2, second pack of Natural History tables will be good.
Yeah, then you got Killer Instinct and Battletoads.
Yeah, and they got stuff in the works, man. And then they probably have a ton of stuff in work behind the scenes on maybe the 4K ALU too. There's probably there's a lot of gears turning over there at Atgames.
Yeah, what's up, Mikey J? Yeah, and then we got the ALU 4K coming next year.
Yeah, we pretty much see the tip of the iceberg as far as what we see from our end. They do a lot of work, before they announce anything anymore, which is good because you don't want to announce things you can't do, right? You want to announce something and then find out, oh, this won't run on my machine. My machine can't run this. You don't want to do that. You don't want to shoot you want to make sure that whatever you announced, you can deliver on. They say, under promise and over deliver. Right? If you're doing something and you want to do it well, that's what they need to do.
Biggie D asked, did they change the ship date on Adam's Family? No, they have not. Still December 25th through January 31st. It's still the ship date. No dates have changed. So
good. So when are we gonna get we should be getting our things to pay soon then, if that's the case.
Yeah, true, right?
It's the 7th right now.
Have you ordered anything through Atgames before? Like a new product?
Yeah, I've ordered tons of stuff through Atgames.
I mean pre-order though.
Yeah, I did my ALP that way.
When did they do the final
It was
payment?
pretty smooth. Like once they sent me it's time to pay, I just paid and it pretty much shipped out right away. It was a pretty smooth transaction.
Okay,
you saw with the control panel how smooth it is if they have it in stock. It was like we ordered those mugs, and the next time we had a show, we had the control panels in our hands, I think it just depends if they have it in their hands. They seem to have a pretty good delivery system. It's pretty organized, at least and I've done quite a few orders of like pre-ordering things on the nod sales and stuff. I've always delivered, pretty accurately.
Doug Brown says, I love that they have the Ghostbusters AC/DC on Pinball FX2. Did you ever play AC/DC? I never
played the pinball table, the real one.
How was that?
The Stern, it's fun. It's got all the classic AC/DC songs,
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's got, Hell's Bell. All those good AC/DC songs are in there. Back in Black. fun.
Yeah, they won't ship on the 25th since that's Christmas, but they still have that date up there, the 25th, which will really be the 26th or the 24th. Because nothing moves over here on the 25th. Might move over there though, but once it hit this country, it would be on the 25th.
Yep.
High Score said they have a few
Santa's
warehouses.
delivering presents on the 25th. Santa's busy.
Yeah. All right, we just got one pack left, which is the new Star Trek that came out today on Zen. On Zen's website and then Steam and
I played all 3 tables briefly. In the chat, we have a lot of people that are fans of virtual pinball. What's your favorite table of the 3 if you've played it? A few people in the chat said they've played it. What's your favorite table of the 3 tables? Just on a first impression basis. I definitely have mine.
Do you?
They give you 3 new Star Trek pinball tables. Calvin Timeline. Star Trek Discovery.
You see, I clipped this from my video.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, you're T. McCloskey. How are you talking without your lips moving? You're like a ventriloquist.
Oh, that one got cut off. When did it get cut off?
9.
Did it get cut off? No, I guess that was it. Okay, that's the 3 coming.
Mm-hmm.
And that pack's going to be $15 too. You might see that any day. Like I said, Zen said it was going to release same time at game stores as everywhere else, but obviously that didn't happen. But I would see that one might be coming soon though to at game store.
Yeah.
And all these, I think all these packs when they first come out, they're all going to be on sale. Like Snoopy,
get them for a discount.
Yeah, Snoopy's $4.50 right now instead of $5, and then the Addams Family is what, $10. It's $15, but they'll give you a $5 coupon.
$5 coupon for the store, and you'll probably buy something down the road to use it.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy another pack, which would make that next pack of yours $5 cheaper. So, which I think is pretty cool. Anybody
Gaming asking if I've ever seen Maximum Overdrive. I have. Movie with Emilio Estevez. Movie that almost all the ACD soundtracks. That movie was crazy. Did you see? They have a truck, Green Goblin on the front of it.
Yeah.
You have lawnmowers killing people. You remember that movie? That's a deep cut.
I do, man. It's been so long since I've seen it.
It's so long since I've seen it. It was pretty bad when it came out. I thought it was pretty bad. It was one of those movies that's almost so bad it's good, though. And I think it is a Stephen King property. I think. It's been a while since I saw it, but.
Ray asked, do you think the back glass will interact with the pinball tables? I do believe they're going to have some lights that blink in that, because we've seen some gameplay from Wagner. It looked like at least some lights blink and stuff during. I guess that's interacting, but even that could change from what videos he's done. But I know at least some lights flash and stuff on the back glass.
Yeah.
And of course the DMD. My thing is the topper going to interact? Probably not, but.
No, probably not. But it would be cool.
It'd be cool.
Probably not, but that'd be pretty cool if it did. But I don't think so. That would be going up way, way above and beyond. I thought what was possible.
They could make it flicker though, like an
They could make it like they could put one of those cheap little sound things in where like it reacts to sounds, like the loud. Those things that make stuff like sound reactive. I don't know if they call it. It's like a sensor. When you buy something and like my little cheap Pac-Man thing behind me does that. There's a mode where like it'll flash to whatever music you have playing or whatever. Just a setting,
Yeah, that's all it is.
Right, that's built into the chips that run the lights. I don't know.
It would be kind of cool. But
it'd be kind of cool.
I'm not expecting it, but it would be kind of neat. Have that interaction.
Yeah. For me, my favorite, just playing them for the first 10 minutes each. I'd say that the Kelvin Timeline one was my favorite. It was just fun. Yeah, I got the multi-ball. I had it was going crazy. It was fun. And I also like the Deep Space Nine a lot. It's one of those tables with a lot of ramps, and it's a table that you can I'm sure you'll be able to play strategy on that table pretty easily. And then the new table, the new Star Trek table, was pretty fun too. It had this cool mechanic that I haven't seen before, where there's a whole looping system built into the top of the table where you can make the ball make loops. That was pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. Do you catch in this gameplay that we're about to see?
Yeah, I had to I think it's around 3 minutes ago. Turn the sound off so it doesn't copyright claim on your channel.
Oh, you do want me to turn it off?
You turn the sound off. Is this these are the new Star Trek tables?
This is the one I just downloaded today.
Yeah, this is the one today. Yeah, just turn the sound off so you don't get a claim. Go around 3 minutes.
Oh, you want me to go there now?
Yeah, that's cool. Just go to around 3 minutes. I think it's around. Go back a little bit, back a little bit, back a little bit, back. You'll see it. Go a little further. There, go a little further. Okay, let it go right there. Let it rip.
Right there?
Yeah, that's
All
good.
out?
Let it rip right about there. Yeah, I think it's coming up. But anyway, you know what I like about this table? It still brings back that nostalgia of like being on the bridge of the Enterprise. That's what I really like about the feel of this table. The look of it, like it
like
feels like you're sitting on the bridge of the Enterprise with the captain's, the captain's chair. They got the teleporter. They got the transporter going.
Multi-ball.
And this was phenomenal, man. This was so fun, dude. When this happened, I was like, yes, this is what I want. More of this. Of course, this is terrible gameplay, but
you missed all the balls.
Yeah, I missed all. They immediately all drained, but you get that ball save for the first couple seconds. But anyway, just to show you some of the action, this table had a lot of action. It was pretty cool. This was a good one. For me, I don't know, just first impression, and the other ones will grow on me probably a lot, but this one to me had a good feel to it, just as a first impression.
Oh yeah, you even had
you could skip out of it after the multi-ball, but you can watch this on my channel with all the real sound. Took the copyright claim. It's got the actual everything you're going to get when you play it is on it, so you can see what it sounds like. The music is that epic Star Trek sound. It's got the soundtrack. It's great. I mean, the music is like hypes you up. It's real epic sounding. You got all the the Star Trek sounds that you hear, like the bridge sounds and things.
Yeah.
All the background noises and things that you take for granted when you watch the show a little bit. They did a good job kind of getting the feel of the Star Trek. A little bit like the old Star Trek. This one to me had the most nostalgia of the three tables. The middle one had the best, like if you like traditional pinball with a lot of ramps, like real tables, the middle one felt the most like a modern real table.
Oh, did it?
This one really was fun. This one was super fun. I think this is the Kelvin timeline one.
Yeah, this is the Kelvin timeline. Yeah.
I like the way you saw the way the little shuttle takes off when you launch the ball. I thought that was a cool little graphic they did.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they call it the Kelvin timeline, but was that the name?
I think it's the name of the movies, huh?
Movie?
The director, is that the director? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. And I'm sure, like, you get to a point, like I got to a point, like if you go further on, he gets out of his chair and he goes to the back of the play field. He starts doing stuff. So I like the interactivity with like the different things happen as you play it. And I didn't even get that deep into it. I mean, but when I get better at it, it's pretty cool. The captain gets out of the chair. There's different modes and stuff. This was cool.
Yeah, it looks like the teleporter there. I think somebody did teleport in too, wasn't that?
I think the teleporters you load up to do the multi-ball. You got to get into the teleporter, and you get 3 of them, then you can trigger the multi-ball.
I see.
If you watch the whole video, there's a part where he gets out of the chair and stuff. That was pretty cool. Go to the middle one. Let's just take a quick look at all 3. You can watch a full video if you want to hear it with the sound. This is the Deep Space Nine game, and this has really good sound. The sound has a lot of voice samples and stuff. The thing I like about this is like Ramps Are Us. Look at all the ramps. Just ramps everywhere. Then there's the Deep Space Nine ship in the middle, and that wall comes down. Like if you hit that wall enough, it drops down, and you can shoot balls into it. You see where that space station is?
Oh, yeah.
So that actually becomes where it opens up, and you can actually drop the balls in right there on the table. But this table has a very good, like, real, it almost feels like it could be a real pinball. The first one really, it feels almost like a video game. And to me, this one has more of the feel of like real world pinball. Definitely it's going to be a table you're going to be able to play strategy on heavily because there's specific shots that you're constantly trying to get.
to the Deep Space Nine sinkhole to start a mode.
But did you watch this show, Deep Space Nine? Was this one you watched?
I did not know.
Yeah.
I watched the original ones from the
Yeah.
60s, and that's it. I never.
Yeah, I'm more
I
of
saw
a,
some of them.
I watched all the 60s ones. I've seen every episode of the original Star Trek, but the
more
modern
than
ones
once.
I kind of dropped off.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
dislike
seen,
them. I don't dislike them or anything. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I saw some of the movies, and I watched some episodes of the Next Generation. I was never that big of a fan of Star Trek, but
Yeah. A lot of people like the newer ones, Deep Space Nine and the Next Generation. You know, I guess because of my age, you know, the classic ones to me, Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock. You know, that's why for me, when I saw the pinball table, I immediately was like, oh, these are the characters I know, you know, even if they're not the original, like, even though it's not like William Shatner, like Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, the crew of the Enterprise, that's the Star Trek to me, you know what I mean?
oh yeah,
The characters of the original crew
same here.
resonate a lot. Like if they're going to do a movie, like I want to see a movie, even if it was new people. Like I like all the characters were so diverse. It was such a good, you know, mix of different, you know, it had a lot of variety.
Yeah, and I forgot about Hub Haynes brought up that cartoon. I forgot about the cartoon series. I think that was in the 80s.
Oh, I love the animated series. Yeah,
Yeah, that
the
was pretty
animated
good.
series.
That
Would be a cool pinball
Holy
table.
cow.
Like if they could do that, I would have like that would be one I'd be a huge fan of. I'm sure. I love the animated series, the Star Trek animated series.
It was pretty. That one I actually enjoyed.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah, they could, man. They did a Snoopy and South Park and all that.
It would be so retro because it's got, I don't remember who did that, Filmation or someone that does some of those other cartoons. Did the Scooby-Doo people make that? Who made that Star Trek animated series? It's definitely has like a nostalgia to it though. Like when you watch it, it's like certain things they do with the cartoons.
Animated series. That was actually 1973 to 74. Wow, 22 episodes.
I used to watch that when it came on. Animated Star Trek. It was good. You know, it had the original crew, but then it had some aliens and stuff they couldn't do special effects wise, stuff that would have been impossible. They kind of took it to a new space.
And I didn't realize that all the people did the voices
There's
too.
Papa Brad tilting the table like a champ. Man, I like to push that nudge. Definitely find out how easily these tilt. And here's Discovery.
They used all the original voices: William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, Frost Kelly. They used all those guys on real voices.
This table, like the middle table, has more of like a classic pinball feel. This one has more of like a modern pinball feel. You know, you got a very cool mechanic up at the very top left where you can do loops. There's like a whole like labyrinth kind of chamber where you can fire. You see that circle at the top? You can shoot loops.
Yeah, it was Filmation.
It's Filmation, so it's Hanna-Barbera. Okay.
And then Gene Rosenberry.
Here it is. Watch. Oh no, it didn't do it that time. There it goes. It's going up in there. Watch. No, I bounced it out. You can actually keep it in there and do loops. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
It's interesting.
Oh, you got a flipper up there.
There it is. There it is. Watch. Boom. And watch. I'm going to loop it. I looped it. Watch. Goes to the top. Boom. Circle. Now watch him try looping it again. I looped it. That's crazy, huh? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's like a little freeway. It's like a little freeway up there.
Like it's on a little mini game.
It's like a mini game inside. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm still learning how to play it, but I thought it was kind of an interesting mechanic. This is something totally different. To me, this kind of reminds me of something you might see on a modern Stern. And then the middle one to me reminds me of something from more of a classic, like a 80s or early 90s table. I think these three tables are a good balance, though, of like different styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have the very video game, very like lots of effects and stuff with the first one, the Kelvin. The middle one has a very much like a 80s, 90s pinball feel. And this one has more of a modern feel to it. But
yeah, they all look really, really good.
Yeah. You never know. I was like, man, I hope these tables are good, you know, because I never. Of course, they're all not they're not tables coming from real pinballs, so
Yeah.
you don't know, but they're all different. They're all interesting. Look, you got
Yeah,
two
they-
little flippers up there. This one's got a lot going on.
Definitely a lot. All of them are a lot different.
They're a lot different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it's like you have like 3 different time periods almost for these 3
Yeah.
tables. This one feels the most modern. Like, if you're into playing modern pinball, this one feels the most modern of the 3.
It
Tilted
kind of looks
again.
like it too.
Yeah, I'm excellent at tilting. You will see. I guess they don't let you adjust the how much you can nudge. I do love nudging.
Oh, they don't. I thought they had something for the nudge.
Do they? Do they let you cheat? They let you adjust the nudging? So I like to nudge
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot.
not sure. I thought there was, but I could
They
be wrong.
probably
I thought
have. They probably limit it.
I thought there was like a medium, high, and low or something like
Okay.
that.
See, I'm making the loop. See me making the loop?
Yeah, making the loops. You making the loops?
There it is. Boom. Do another one. Thank you. May I have another? Thank you. May I have another? Nope. This time I'm not gonna get it.
Ah,
Oh, I knocked it out. But you can see there's got to be some kind of little mini game that you're playing up there. I mean, I didn't play long enough to really get exactly what's going on, but
and there's
pretty
another.
cool. You can see that they're all very different from each other, though. There's good variety.
You got two flippers over here too.
Mhm.
Um,
There are flippers
little-
everywhere. You got
Yeah.
a little mini pinball table at the top there too.
3, 4. You got like 6 flippers altogether.
This
1,
thing's
2,
flipper crazy, man.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 flippers.
6 flipper pinball.
Damn. Yeah, look, that effect is pretty cool. Nah, he lost the ball.
Yeah. I didn't say the pinball playing was any good. And like I said, you can watch these videos with all the correct sound. Nothing's edited. Nothing's cut. You can actually see exactly what you'll get when you buy them.
Flipping crazy.
It's flipping crazy.
Oh, so there's the next generation.
And here's the here's the actual one that's based on the real pinball table. This is a great table.
So on these ones here, you're going to see the visual.
All 4 of them.
Visual on, and then with it off, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You get to I'm going to show on this one how to turn. I'm going to show it with it on and off, and that's just something you can set. It's just an option.
So the off animation off would be more like the real table.
More like the real pinball. Yeah, you don't have all these effects and stuff going all over the place.
Yeah.
I like the cannons. I need to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to be shooting though with the cannons. Like, I feel like I don't know. What am I aiming for? Is anyone really good at this table? Like, what am I aiming for when I get in the cannons? What am I supposed to shoot?
Are you supposed to shoot this little like? This
Am I
thing,
supposed
like,
to try to
here?
shoot it up the ramp, or am I trying to hit targets? Okay, now here
Yeah, I
it is
don't know.
with the effects off. You can see how different it looks. This is all the effects off. There's a button you just hit, and then it turns everything off, all the effects.
So this would be like playing the real
I like
table.
playing the real table more, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what you do with those cannons. You can always look. They do. The nice thing about Zen, they do give you the table.
They give you the
rules,
rule set. I have to read the rule set, I guess.
which is really cool. That's
Yeah.
what I had to do at Snoopy to figure out. Like, okay, what exactly am I supposed to do here? Can we play the music on this one, or you think it claims on this too?
No, didn't get claims on this for some reason. I don't think this one didn't get a claim. All the Star Trek ones got claims. Man, it lit up like my YouTube lit up like a Christmas tree putting this video up. A lot of the music, because I guess it's movie music, like Star Trek, like real theme songs and stuff. That's what makes those tables great, though. The music's great.
Yeah.
You got to have that good music. I mean, like, I don't want to play watered down. I want to play it with the real music. That's where they missed the ball with Jaws. Like, in my opinion, the Jaws table would be a lot more immersive if they would have gotten more of the score from Jaws.
Yeah. You got to have the music, man. If you're based off the movie.
When you're playing Jaws, you don't even have the iconic sound of Jaws approaching. I mean, like, the music is part of the magic,
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do it over the movie, you got to have the movie sounds.
Yeah.
You gotta have the
Charlie
music
Brown
in.
Christmas is pretty cool. I think I built a snowman with pig pen. That was the only thing I accomplished. Apparently, I can build a snowman with pig pen. So that was pretty cool.
And you could decorate Snoopy's doghouse.
Music adds so much to the game,
Yeah. And this music has not got claimed on my.
I think, like I said, like when I stream Sega Dreamcast, when I did take crazy certain times, it's worth it to take a little copyright claim so you get the actual experience of what it's really like. Because when you don't have the sound, it's like that's a huge part of the experience. Huge
Yeah,
part.
Dark Realm. Dark Realm. This table just came out today. This one and the 3 Star Treks we just showed just came out today on Steam and Xbox and PlayStation. So these are brand new tables.
Nobody sent me a Christmas card today. I always end up feeling depressed. Get the flashing letters. Super skill shot. Nice shot.
Dude, this one, the drains on the side are pretty treacherous, though. Admit, like this one will have to play for a while. These side drains are pretty treacherous on this table. Not so much down the middle. I had a lot of it going out on the side on the left side.
Yeah, the left side on the Snoopy pinball is horrible.
Yeah.
Carefully.
I see they got Lucy's thing here,
Yeah.
just like they have in the
Help
Snoopy
desk.
one too.
Yeah.
They have that in the
Pretty
Snoopy
cool.
one too. I've been having a lot of fun with that Snoopy one.
Yeah, I'll say this: don't sleep on the Grinch. The Grinch is great. If you haven't played the Grinch pinball, man, it is awesome. For
It's one of the
Atgames,
few I've played. That was my
Grinch is
favorite.
great.
One of my,
yeah, I
that was
love
one
that
of my favorite
table.
ones.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Dr. Seuss tables for sure.
Rainwater says, "I see what you mean when you say not to judge the gameplay."
Yeah, it's like the pinball without the music is like, it just doesn't really have the right feel to me. But
I'm not sure. Dark Realm seems like the Switch always comes out like a couple weeks later.
kick that off. I think you get that off. There we go.
Let's see. Yeah, these tables just came out today. The 3 Star Treks and that Snoopy we just watched, or Charlie Brown, I guess.
There's some other ones too, I think. Don't they have those They have some charity pinballs they released too, I think.
Oh, they come out today too. Yeah, I knew they were.
I think so. I didn't get those, but I'll probably get those down the road. Man, I got so much to play right now. Steve McCloskey, I have the entire library. I got them all.
Come on.
I got these too. I got the Pinball M. I haven't even played it yet. I've heard nothing but good things. Nothing but good things about Pinball M.
Yeah, so here they are. Here's Charlie Brown Christmas.
I will say this: like the Black Friday, you couldn't go wrong. I mean, the deals were ridiculous. Like, I mean, that's the time to scoop them up, man. I was like, well,
I bought Snoopy was $1.86.
$1.86 on Black Friday. I know the Black Friday deals from Zen were insane. I mean, I was just like, I'm gonna get them. Might as well get them when they're cheap.
So here's the Charlie Brown Christmas. It's on Epic Games, PlayStation 5, XS series for Xbox, and then Steam. So it's not even on PlayStation 4 yet. It's kind of interesting. And then the 3 Star Treks, same. Steam, Epic Games, PlayStation 5, and XS series for Xbox. So that's the ones. These 4 tables are out.
Yeah. That pack seems pretty good to me.
And it's $15. So see,
$5 a table.
The same price. Yeah, so it's going to be the same price at Atgames.
Same price at Atgames.
So this one doesn't have an elevated price. Then that's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good.
We're not paying, we're not paying any extra for this one.
No extra.
That's always good.
Maybe Williams wants an extra little slice.
Could be, man. You never know.
Could be the licensing. You never know with licensing how it works.
I know.
But hey, it's worth it, T. It's worth it. Those are real world pinballs. It's worth it. Yeah. It's worth it for me.
I agree.
Honest. For me, it's 100% worth it because those are ones that every time I do an arcade tour, when I see those tables, I play them. So it's worth it for me.
So Charlie Brown Christmas is $5.50 too. Just I think Snoopy pinball is the same price. So interesting.
I bought all the Atgames pinballs, and I never felt like the prices were high for what you got out of playing them and the value. I mean, I have every pinball for the original HD pinball.
So there you go, guys. There's the 17 tables We're going to be getting that at Game Store, and we got 2 of them already. As most of you know, that we got Adam's Family and we got Peanut Snoopy pinball. So, anybody interested in any of those? I already bought Snoopy pinball for $450. I'm pretty much interested in all those. Man, only one I'm not really that interested in is the Gearbox one.
Yeah. For me, it'd be.
But all the other ones, man, I'm really interested in all the other ones. I mean, Charlie Brown Christmas, if it's any on the Charlie Brown Christmas, is that one just as fun as the Snoopy one, Papa Bread? Since you played both.
Oh yeah, it's good. If you like the Snoopy one, you're probably gonna like it. If you like the Peanuts one, you're probably gonna like it.
Yeah. And then you get the Next Generation, Addams Family, Twilight Zone, World Cup Soccer. I mean, there's nothing for me for the Gearbox. I might buy that one when it goes on sale.
I think is the Game Night Pinball the only one we didn't talk about?
The who?
Game Night Pinball. Those are the ones that are based on board games.
Well, we just did the ones that are coming to Atgames.
Yeah.
We're already over an hour, dude.
Oh, I hear you.
What, do you want to look at it real quick?
No, we don't need to. Okay.
Game Night Pinball. That's something we get to do later on too.
Yeah.
They
have something crazy with cats or something. I might buy that one to check it out. Look kind of interesting.
That's the one we played the other day.
Rainwater is all caps. All caps. He is freaking out. He's saying, "Show the Game Night Pinball." We've got all caps. He's going crazy in the chat. Show it.
All right. We're gonna say that.
See, this is his wheelhouse. This guy loves board games. This guy's all about the board games.
Sorry, there's no game. There's no trailer on this one.
No trailers.
Just pictures. I came through the trailer for the Exploding Cats though, so I do have that trailer still.
Do you have the Exploding Cats? That's one in this category, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there it is.
Exploding Kittens. There it is. There's a picture of it. Exploding Kittens. What was the other game called? These are based on board game franchises, huh?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say it. It just says Asmodee Entertainment. Can't. There it is. Fry X Games. Fry X Games. It's called this one here. I think this is the same thing. And then Exploding Kittens. No, he's Ballman Rainbows.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That looks crazy. I might have to check that Exploding Kittens one out. That does look pretty crazy.
So it looks like there's just, I'm not sure what this one here is. If it's the same thing as this one.
Rainwater says Exploding Kittens is a moderately horrible game. Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, maybe it's a good pinball. You never know.
And I had that. Where did I do it?
He does own the Exploding Kittens game.
Oh, he does?
I thought this was something I'd heard of. There's a name for this game. I don't think that was it.
No, they're there. Here.
We'll look into it for the next show. I know that we weren't planning on showing these.
No. Dude, I had Exploding Kittens. What the hell did I do with it? I showed it the other night.
Dude, can you imagine if they made like a Hero Quest one of these? Do you remember Hero Quest? I always thought that was a cool board game. It's like a dungeon, like a easier version of Dungeons and Dragons. Hero Quest.
Yeah, I never played it.
Never played it.
Did you?
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
I wasn't really much into Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
My brother was, though, man. He was into
the D&D?
Yep. Ah, here it is.
Find it.
Exploding Kittens. I know, finally.
Blow them kittens up.
I wonder.
Got to blow them kittens up real good. Oh, look, they're so cute. Oh, he's puking a rainbow. Yeah, I think this is the table I need to get right here. You got tacos, goat kicks.
Ready to party!
This looks pretty cool. I don't know.
It does.
I mean, curiosity.
Pooh box, Carrie Pooh.
Man, it's the cat poo box. It's a litter box. Litter box action. It'd be funny if this is the best game that Zen has. This is actually the best game that Zen has ever made right here. We're seeing their masterpiece.
Grenade.
No!
Boom.
You never know unless you play it. I mean, it looks
Yeah,
pretty
that's the
cool.
thing.
Yeah, you have to
that's
play
the
it.
thing,
But
knows.
I bet you it's only $5. I'll probably pick up that one out of that pack.
Well, yeah, it's looks like it's coming in a pack. I wonder if you buy it singly or not. But yeah, it could be $5 for all three. Want to hear something gross, man? It's talking about damn cat poos.
Cat
My
poo.
my freaking wife sent me a video, man, showing a lady.
Arcade talk and poo and cat poo.
This lady worked at a veterinarian office or something, and she opened up the thing where the cat was. She pulled the cat out.
Oh
and
my
there was a cat
goodness!
litter box in here. She started eating the poos out of the cat litter box.
The veterinarian was eating the poos.
It was one of the veterinarian techs. Then she's making noise like, this is good. It's like,
are you kidding me? That is insane.
No.
That has to be fake.
It didn't
That
look like it
has
to
to
me.
be fake. Somebody put a Tootsie Roll in there or something. That has to be fake. There's no way. Dude,
Ate
you would
more
have
than
to
one.
you would get sick as a dog if you ate feces.
I don't know, man. She was digging around in there too.
Yeah. Well, we asked the hard-hitting questions at Home Arcade on Arcade Talk.
I was like, what? I asked her. I was like, why did you send me that? Why? I couldn't get it out of my head. It's still in my head. It was been 4 days ago.
Yeah, all because there's a kitty litter game in that pinball.
Yeah, see what it did?
See what it did? It brought back dark memories.
Terrible
Dark
memory.
memories, man. You got your
Terrible memory.
There's a darkness in you, T. McCloskey. There's a darkness.
I think it was my wife's darkness. She's the one to send it to me. I didn't want to see it.
Yeah. Oh man.
All
That
right,
had to
man.
be fake. There's no way.
I hope so. It was gross.
So we're gonna have a big show on Saturday, aren't we? We got a lot to talk about.
Yep. Yeah, only thing we got left now is that
Show
Carlos
any
game
more
of the
videos?
week.
Can we remove that? Can we remove that? We're not got anything else. To show.
Yeah, game of the week. Carlos game of the week.
Oh yeah. I did the Carlo game of the week. Yes, let's definitely show that. I worked hard on that one.
Yeah, man. It's only a little over 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, it's short, man. This game is fantastic. I can't wait to talk about it after the video.
What's coming up next? Pub Brand Carlos game of the week.
It's time for Carlos Game of the Week!
Right, guys.
All right.
It's time for Carlos game of the week.
Right.
And the game is, what's it called? Section Z?
Section Z.
Section Z.
Dude.
Hello, gamers. Welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming, where today we're diving into the retro realms of Capcom's classic shooter, Section Z.
Section
Strap
Z.
in, because we're about to blast off into the cosmos of this forgotten gem.
Carlos game of the week. Section Z.
This is it.
Section Z, released by Capcom in 1985, takes us on an intergalactic adventure like no other. We tell you this game is a true testament to the golden age of arcade shooters. First thing first, let's talk about the graphics.
That's
Considering
pretty
it's a
good.
product of the 80s, Section Z boasts some impressive...
Kind of reminds me of Hero with the way that
That's
the
what I was thinking.
character faces. You can either face left or right.
Rating experience.
As soon as I started watching the video, I thought about that.
Gameplay of the arcade
Yeah.
version of Section Z. Player maneuvers a Space Ranger through the enemy space station, which consists of 26 alphabetically ordered corridors known as sections.
Just got the boss. Boom.
Yeah,
Now watch what it's going to do. It's going to switch
The 5 stages.
horizontal to vertical. Here we go. Boom.
That's
We're flipping
pretty
the
cool.
script. We just flipped the script. The whole
Yep.
game just changed. Now we're going the other direction. Just flip the script 100%.
Concluding with the final battle against the L Brain at Section Z.
Section Z.
Game stages alternate between horizontal scrolling,
That's
left
pretty
or
cool.
right,
Dude,
and upwards.
I'm making this look easy. This game is brutally
Player
hard.
will lose a life every time they get hit by enemy fire.
Brutally
What are you talking
hard.
about? It took you over 2 hours.
If the
2
player-
hours and 21 minutes to get this footage of the whole game.
Player loses all their lives.
I didn't give up though. I didn't quit. No quitter here.
Will be provided. The controls consist of an 8-way
This
Nobody
joystick.
thing
was
is
blinking.
cool. Look at the way you can point spam this little spinning thing. And you get crazy points for hitting that spinner. Crazy
This allows
points.
the player to shoot in one direction while
Let's
moving
play some
away.
pinball. Look at this, dude. A pinball machine. Right in the middle of the game. For no reason, there's a pinball machine. How cool is that?
Dropping bombs
And they're
at the
throwing
same
them
time.
at you.
They only died on this section about 100 times to get through this.
Especially for those accustomed to modern games.
Boy, it is tough.
It's floaty. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be weaving through enemy fire like a pro.
It-
The challenge is real, my friends. And that's part of what makes this game so rewarding.
I'm going to give props
You
to
want
anyone.
something real
Anyone
tough.
who's played this to the
You're
completion,
challenged for retro
props.
skills. Look no further. than
I
this
know.
game. By
This
destroying certain
this is a retro game challenge. Anybody that makes it through this game, I respect you.
Represented by the letters S, P, and B. S increases the player's mobility speed, while P increases the firing
Getting
power.
close, getting to the brain stuff. Look at the organs.
However, these power-ups are
Dude,
lost. whenever the
These
player-
sections are so hard. Like there's just enemies everywhere. You're going through laser beams and stuff. These sections are so hard to get through.
Plot of
This game
section
has a
B.
zen though to it. Here comes the boss. Look at this crazy boss.
Unspecified year during the third millennium, player takes the role.
Looks like a hockey puck.
Yeah. Oh, he got eyes there in the mouth.
He does, man. This game is crazy. It keeps changing like what it does as you play. Dude, there's so many bullets. There's bullets coming at you everywhere.
You have the showdown against the L brain.
I don't know how many times I had to play this to get this gameplay. This was hard.
Imagine.
This was hard to get through. It took a lot of shots to take that boss down.
Straightforward shoot 'em up.
Love me some
As you
hero.
decide which route to take, adding a layer of strategy to your gameplay.
On
You
T.
gotta
Hey,
get-
look, there it is. T. T, your name. T. Got the T on there. T. McCloskey.
Cosmic Showdown. Patterns to learn and weak points to exploit. It's a true test of your reflexes and strategic thinking.
Man.
In conclusion, Section Z is a blast from the past that deserves more recognition than it gets. A challenging and engaging shooter.
Great. Everyone should play through this one time. Just
Customization and
for the
unforgettable
thrill of saying you beat it.
fan of classic arcade games, this one is a must.
Commit some
play.
time to play it through one time and see if you can make it.
Share your thoughts in the comments below.
There's the
Enjoy this
brain.
video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more retro gaming content. Ring that bell to stay updated. Until next time, happy gaming and stay legit.
Stay legit. There it is.
Well, it just drops you back in there, man. This game is to shmups what Ghosts and Goblins is to platformers. You know how hard Ghosts and Goblins? It's also Capcom. You know how hard Ghosts and Goblins is as a platformer? This is its evil twin brother for shmups. This is shmup, man. If you beat this game, I almost want to like say you're on a whole different tier if you can beat this one. This one is tough. But do it because it's a really rewarding feeling to beat it. It's a tough game.
There's a cabinet, a couple different cabinet styles on it. This came out in 1985, and then it released in 1987 on the NES. So, phew.
That's right. Live long and prosper.
Can you do the both?
That's it, I think.
I can do it better on this hand, I think.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Left hand is a little hard, man. I still do it though.
Yeah,
It's a little-
there you go.
The Pinky, where you at, Pinky? There it is.
Dude, you remember the Vulcan death pinch? Star Trek kind of moved away from the Vulcan death pinch. Not, it wasn't a death pinch. It was like it put you to sleep. It
Guess
wasn't
what?
a death pinch. It was like the nerve pinch. What do they call the thing that Spock could do? Where you knock people, they just go up to them and they just squeeze their shoulder and they would just faint.
Yep, you know that's real.
Is it real?
Yeah,
That's
I can
not
actually.
real.
Yeah, it
one
is.
can
I
do
can
that.
actually do
That
it.
is totally made up. That's not even
I
possible.
do it all the time to my wife. Want me to go ask
Do
her?
you? Do
Yeah.
you?
There's a spot. If you hit it right, man, I knock her out all the time. She gets mad. I call her. I'm gonna do
Yeah, my wife likes it when I hit that spot too.
Yeah. But really, it's in a certain spot, man.
Uh-huh.
And, you just get the nerve, and then you just
Vulcan
you-
nerve pinch. The Vulcan nerve pinch.
There's actually a spot in your arm in here. I do it on
Uh-huh.
her all the time too. It makes her whole arm will go numb.
Yeah.
There's up to
There's
your
all kind of
shoulder,
crazy
too.
stuff. Like the Chinese with that acupuncture, they have all kind of crazy things they can do, like that you wouldn't think would be possible, but just by putting those little pins in you.
I just asked her one day, say, hey, let's see if this is really true or not. So I squeezed it, trying to remember the same spot. All of a sudden, she started passing out. I was like,
Oh my goodness, Steve McCloskey. You giving her
It works.
the Vulcan nerve pinch.
It actually works.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was standing up too, so it's like, oh no.
Mhm.
I tried to do it to my son, man. He's all freaked out. He's scared.
That's great.
Uh,
So next show, man, we're gonna talk about some Atari VCS, aren't we?
VCS. Pop Brad just got one.
Time to talk about the Atari VCS. I got one. I've had my mitts on it for a couple of days, and we'll talk about the Atari VCS next show. That's gonna be exciting. And yeah, definitely. If you're looking to play some cool Star Trek pinball, check out these Zen tables. Pretty fun. Also coming to there it is. There's my VCS.
Here's your VCS. So he has it in hand. When did you get that? Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah. Tuesday.
Tuesday when you sent me that
Tuesday.
picture.
And I do have a surprise box unboxing that I'm going to do on my channel coming up. I don't know when to do it, but I do have I don't even know what it's going to be. It's just a box with stuff. It's heavy, a heavy box from a viewer. So I have that I have to do as well.
Nice.
It's been nonstop content. There's been always something going on, hasn't there?
Yep.
Thanks to Atgames. Atgames is bringing a lot to the table.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it back there, but my Tron there, I did that video
yeah, I watched your video. It's very cool. It reminds me of the arcade with the way you can look into it now.
Yeah,
you ever fix that wire? That wire was kind of hanging in there.
Yeah, like Caro said, use zip ties instead of tape.
Oh, zip tie it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 wires. You could just zip tie all 3 of them together.
Did you zip tie them?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And then I got the light coming. What it is I have coming is like a light box. It's square, and then the whole middle lights up. It's for really like if you put a piece of paper down, you want to trace something.
Oh, okay.
It's like that. But I figured it might work for my translucent back there. Mm-hmm. I won't be able to put the S panel back on. That's why in my video I didn't put the screws or didn't put the S panel back on there. If you don't want no light source, you can put the S panel back on. But if you want a light source, you have to keep it off. But there is a cover over top of the S panel that you still put on there. But I was going to place that over top of the translucent. And it should light up really good.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Because on my video, I just used the light source from my window, and it looked pretty good.
What are you going to do when you run out of things to mod on those arcade 1-ups? You got to be running out. Your punch list is getting thin. There's not too much more you can do to them.
Nah, I'm pretty much done with.
You're pretty much done.
Done with Dragon's Lair.
As good as they'll ever be.
The only thing I still got to do is Mr. Do is I got that coin door. I got to freaking put that coin door in, a real coin door. I have that for my Mr. Do. I still haven't done. That's about it, man. Brainwater said Brad likes mystery boxes.
I do like mystery boxes.
Sometimes I send him animals like hamsters and turtles. Oh no, this is going bad.
No turtles were sent in the mail. No actual turtles were harmed in the filming of these unboxings.
And by the time he opens them, they're dead.
We got big news. Jason's telling us Sega had 5 franchises making a comeback: Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Streets of Rage, Shinobi, and Golden Axe. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Love every one of those. Love them all. Those are all classics, man. I love every one of those. Once again, Crazy Taxi is one of those ones. Like you could tell the YouTubers that don't really care as much because they won't edit the music out of it because it has a lot of Offspring music in it. But several of those on the Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio were great. If you're a fan of the Dreamcast, those were some of my favorite titles on Dreamcast. Streets of Rage 5. Love Streets of Rage. That's a good one. You know what I played with Steps that was fun? We played Golden Axe, both of them. Golden Axe and Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder. Those are fun. Death Adder is a lot longer, though, I found out. I didn't know that before we played. But those are 2 good ones.
All right. Wraps it up for tonight, right?
That's it, man.
And so we're gonna do the VCS, Atari VCS on Saturday, and then if
we can talk a little bit about the VCS.
And then if Atgames comes out,
there's actually other Atari news too. They have a firmware update to the 2600 Plus coming out. we'll talk
Yeah,
briefly. I can talk briefly.
Is it going to be out before Saturday or not?
I don't know. They just announced it on Atari Age. It's coming out though. I mean, it's basically
Sometime this month.
all the other little gripes that people had. They're addressing for the most part.
That's pretty cool.
It's going to be pretty cool.
Just came out too.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, like I said, about 90% of my collection works with it, and I have a ton of Atari. I just have like, just tell you, well, you've seen my collection, T. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I have a problem with Atari cartridges, but I love the Atari. So if I'm saying it's good, like if it was junk, I would tell you.
Yeah.
But we'll talk a little Atari next stream.
Hello, what's going on with you?
Welcome.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Atgames announces the new collector's edition pinball. Of course, we'll talk about that as well.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna pop that out sometime here before Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
It'd be cool if they had where you could pre-order the Star Trek tables. I'm definitely gonna get those on the 4KP.
Well, yeah, I know. Zen said there was gonna.
So they're gonna drop them at the same time, but I mean,
yeah, they said that, but
we already know they're coming because they're making a whole pinball machine around it. So
yeah, maybe Atgames didn't get that memo from Zen, but I imagine it'll come out.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't watch Pinball Bites. Is it called Pinball Bites? The show?
Yeah.
Pinball Bites.
Yeah, that's where I got that clip from.
Yeah, not Pinball Snacks.
No,
Pinball
Bites.
Munchies. Pinball Bites.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I expect to see that probably. I would say probably in the next couple of weeks.
Sweet.
We'll see the Star Trek ones. It might be the next ones that drop.
Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this, but all the footage of that game was captured on Atgames. When I did my game review, 100% of my footage was from Atgames.
Oh, was it?
Like I play the Atgames on a lot of my videos.
Nice.
So you can see how good it emulates games. But I caught that game that I had was all copy off of my Puck. Not even my Legends Ultimate. Probably even play better on my big arcade Legends Ultimate, but that game is good. I'm telling you. Anyone, you ready? If you call yourself a retro gamer, man, see if you can finish that game. I'm gonna have mad respect to anyone that makes it through that game. It is a challenge. If you love shmups, it's a great one though, because there are patterns and you eventually get a feel. Like if I played it enough, I would get better and better. But it's definitely like you get a feel, and it's great. It's like it's got like if you like classic shmups that are hard, I'm thinking anyone that likes like R-Type would love this game.
It's a fun game.
Easier than R-Type though. R-Type is even harder. It's easier than R-Type and allows continues. So there's that too. So.
Yeah, like the one I did last week did.
Carlos says that rewind button is your friend on that too. Yeah, I forgot about that. You could actually hit a button. Forgot about that. You can press a button. Carl, you should have told me that before I did the review. Wouldn't spend 2 hours and 20 minutes if I had the rewind button.
I totally forgot about that. Man, I got to use that when I do the gameplay.
Yeah, you get killed, you hit rewind for 3 seconds, and then you start over.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that. I'm so new to that.
Sweet.
Gamer Mini there.
What is I always forget what button it is. Which button you hit to make it rewind? It's like
it has a rewind.
I see it. It's up at the top. I never hit that button. Yeah. It's by player one. I see it.
Yep,
that's cool.
I knew it was there.
Not all games rewind. Some do and some don't on the Atgames.
Oh, really? Some don't. Okay.
Yeah, some don't. Some do, some don't. I don't know if that one did. But if it did, I would definitely recommend it because it's hard, man. It is so hard, dude. You have no idea. 2 hours, 21 minutes.
Yeah, we kind of touched on the Sega.
I did take a little break in there, though. I did take a little break for a few minutes, but for the most part, I was playing.
Yep, Sega just announced. We were talking about that a little bit, Brooklyn, about the Sega just announced the remakes. It's pretty cool, and we're getting all the old games. Developers back. Atari, Sega, starting to come out with some stuff. The old stuff.
What's up, Goofy Foot?
No, Goofy Foot. Yeah, kind of miss. We're wrapping it up.
I kind of agree with Ray. Rewind is for cheaters.
Yeah, it's good for games.
I didn't cheat. That's why it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes. Might have taken me 45 minutes with rewind.
Well, I think if you're doing a video, I think it's not cheating because it just helps you out doing a freaking video.
Still play through the game, see if you can get through at least once. It's still gonna be hard. It's hard as hell.
That's hard. I played it a couple times, and man, I didn't get very far.
You probably played and you were like, yeah, this one's for you, Papa Brad. This got your name written all over it.
Now
You got me. You're like,
Yeah,
this is perfect for you, Papa Brad. No, I did like it. I really did enjoy it. That's my wheelhouse. I love these. I love shmups. I love Hero. I love hard games in general, though, too. I mean, like the games.
There's hard ones out there.
Like, why the hell you want to play this game? It's so hard. It's like that. I like that. I don't know what it is about them. I just get sucked in. It's like, I gotta beat this thing, But
I just get
to a certain point. To a certain point. I mean, you can't make it where it's like impossible either. But challenge is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those games. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for everybody hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and hope you have a great Friday, and hopefully see you on Saturday night. We'll be talking.
Stay legit.
Atari VCS and other things.
Other news, whatever comes up.
Whatever comes out. All right.
Oh, check out the Star Trek video on my channel if you want to hear the music and stuff.
Papa Brad Live.
Papa Brad Live.
Not Papa Brad Gaming, Papa Brad Live.
I'll be putting all my stuff on there for a little while. Okay,
you actually hear all the music and all the sound effects too on that one. So have a great night, everybody. Have a good Friday as well. Last day of the week on your work. So enjoy.
Yep.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is? Papa Brad.